Jupiter told me she would, but her power's out, so somebody else.
Damn.
You're gonna have to do a group recap.
Yeah. Y'all can do a group one if you'd like. And I'll
So
just have
last
one
session,
general inspiration.
last session was a continuation of the fight. We were in the middle of pretty much hell trying to fight the big owl man, and we started off with Alfonso getting judged and seeing his god, Big O. Then he got judged, the whole scars and BS like that. After that, he came back and saw all of his friends pretty much bodied by this owl dude. And after a little bit more of skirmishing, we ended up knocking the owl dude out. That's when Orion Nightbane came through, and following a big metal man. I think he was made of metal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the metal guy, walked up to the owl and pretty much just snapped his neck off, and was telling us that he'll meet us soon. And that's when Orion showed up and was like, "Everybody, get away from him!" All of us just bowed our heads and followed the order because Orion's so hot. And then Orion and the metal guy just started fighting because he's a bad guy apparently, and we released him. And then we all left, and we're kind of making sure everyone outside of the battle arena was safe, and figured out that to actually leave this space was through a teleporter inside the big fight room that we were in, because Orion called a favor from someone. I don't think we found
Goddess of nature.
The goddess of nature. Then, well, excuse me. After that, as we were teleporting out, Orion came in and was hugging Tiny, and then we teleported out back into Alfonso's manor. Kind of got everyone situated as well as all the prisoners, made sure everyone was okay. We talked for a little bit, kind of getting down like a debrief of what just happened. And then Alfonso, I don't know if anyone followed him. I don't remember right now. Walked up to Orion and was talking to him, trying to get information, find out what he can, try to heal him as best as he can, but he can only do so much. And then we got some more information about Orion, how he has friends, and he could maybe get us into contact with Rowan Ash. And yeah, and then Alfonso kind of kicked everybody out because he can't have everyone staying in the manor, besides Orion and his wife and daughter, of course, because they're more than welcome. So they stayed in the manor, and then after everyone left, we decided to celebrate. So we all went back to the guild house because that's where my door was connected to, anyways. So we went back there, and that's where Farrell kind of hugged Alfonso. Alfonso was like, "Nah, it's not the time, buddy. Like, let's move on." Alfonso tried to teach Tiny about the birds and the bees. Didn't go very well. Then Gerald started making glizzy donuts. CJ ate that shit up. He loved that shit, yeah. Everyone started drinking. Cupcake had her first drink. That was unique. And then as the night went on, Alfonso was singing for everybody and playing music like a party. Everyone was drinking. We had a big drinking game where Tiny came out on top, like the goat he is. Sarah and Damas held their own after Alfonso gave Damas literally everything he could to try to make him win. And Damas still fell flat on his ass. Yep.
Thank you for the support, brother.
Of course, brother. Sarah held her own too. That was tough. But eventually everyone just kind of knocked out. And that's when Alfonso walked out. Kind of solemnly walked to Celeste's house, was throwing rocks at her window, trying to get her attention, and she came out with her daughter, and I sang her a song I wrote specifically for her, and she cried, he cried, everybody cried. They kissed, and then she led him into her house and fades to black.
Yeah, they just played a game of Monopoly in there.
That's what took so long. He was gonna come back.
Yeah, that's good enough. You take an inspiration. Everybody, you all wake up.
And we leveled up.
Yeah, not again. I mean,
No, I meant like that.
Oh, we level up.
No, not
No,
again.
I meant like that.
Yeah, everybody wake up. We'll start with Alfonso. You wake up in Celeste's room. What's going on? She's dead asleep.
Oh fuck! Oh, if I leave her, no, I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for her to wake up, and I'm just gonna take my time. I'll probably get dressed and start making dinner or something downstairs.
Yeah. You, as you kind of wake up, walk out of the room, try to stay quiet. You see down the hallway her daughter just kind of staring at you.
Hey, what's up?
She said, "Did you sleep over?"
Do you want breakfast? I'm in the mood for some breakfast.
She says, "Yeah." I mean,
Let's go.
what were y'all
make some
doing? Were y'all
breakfast.
exercising?
And I'm just gonna try to like guide her downstairs in the kitchen and
She says, "Okay."
open up. I mean, she can help, of course. And
Yeah. Make breakfast. Make breakfast. Breakfast. Yeah. Celeste wakes up, walks in. Any conversations going on at the breakfast table? Just anything you want to do in general. before
Yeah,
you head
so
out.
I want to talk to her kind of like in private to where her daughter's not around. Maybe she's getting dressed or getting ready for the
Yeah,
day.
should send her up to her
Yeah,
room. Or
but I
whatever.
want to tell her like a recap of everything that happened because I gave her like a brief. So I'll recap everything that happened and say that we're probably finishing things up here. We probably won't stay too long, but I'll keep in touch and say, goodbye before we leave. And then I'll mention that someone has a bounty on our heads. What was his name? Like Iron Fist?
John Silverspur.
John
Iron
Silverspur, yeah. John Silverspur. Just mention it and be like, hey, like, yeah, so we're kind of being hunted, but if we stay in a big group, I don't think it'll matter. I say that as I walked here alone at night and I'm walking back alone, but still.
Yeah. You mentioned the name. She kind of looked shocked for a second, but then kind of composed herself. She says, "Yeah, as y'all start getting more notoriety, that's going to happen a lot more often. You know who that guy is, right?"
Do I? I mean, I've heard from CJ, whatever he told me.
Yeah, he's a
And,
pretty big
I
time
think
bounty
Demas
hunter.
also said something, right?
He's a pretty big time bounty hunter.
Yeah, I'll mention that.
Yeah, she says, he's never failed to complete one of his contracts. I mean, I've got the utmost faith in all of you guys, really. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. But, well, I appreciate it. I don't really know how to get out of a bounty once he kind of accepts it, but
It was never really my forte. I was never really a bounty hunter, but from my understanding, once you're in, you're kind of in, I mean, you could always try to talk to him, maybe pay him off, but
yeah. I mean, if I see him, I don't know if it's too late or not, but I'll try.
yeah.
But
Yeah, any parting words? I mean, I don't know if this is going to be the last time you'll see her, but
I don't know, but I'm just gonna, tell her thanks for everything, and
yeah.
I'll give her a kiss on the cheek as I leave, and
Yeah. She kind of sees you out, says she'll see you later.
then I'll head back to the tavern.
We cut back to the tavern. Everybody's waking up. Probably a little hungover. Damas, CJ. Tiny, you feel just fine.
God damn.
Everybody, after the sleep on the stone cold floor, you still see the glizzy donut like half eaten in your hand, CJ, as you're waking up. Alfonso, you walk in, you see Gus like with 8 bottles near him, kind of slumped on the on the wall, sleeping. He was down in the brewskis.
Who has lesser restoration? This fucking headache.
I got breakfast, guys.
Chuckles. I summon Chuckles.
Breakfast.
Hey, who wants half of this glizzy donut? Hey, who wants half?
Ooh,
I'll take some.
already.
Don't we can split it, man. I got you. Split it 3 ways here.
Chuckle summons. What do you say?
I'm so hungover, Chuckles. Chuckles, heal me. Please, I'm sorry for all the things that I said.
He says, "Okay, Sarah. He'll heal you for whatever healing spirit heals for." Let me see. Well, you haven't even taken any
Hangover?
damage.
Does he cure my
Yeah,
hangover?
well, you say, yeah, we'll say that he makes you feel a little better.
It cures the drunkenness.
Yeah.
Chuckles, thank you, Chuckles.
Hangover cure Chuckles.
We cast Mage Chan and scratch my back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all are going to town.
Oh. All right.
So what's going on as everybody wakes up?
I'm gonna grab
We're doing backflips.
Start off the day with a backflip. Fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Start off the day with a nice backflip. Come on, don't fail me. Oh, hold on. I had the
Disadvantage
disadvantage.
to that disadvantage.
You still
You
got
still
it.
hit
It's
that
a
shit,
double
though.
two. Yeah, you
Yeah.
still hit that shit.
Hey.
Roll that backflip.
Oh shit!
Hey, still hit that shit. Hey, it's a good day. Everybody's making their backflips.
Yo,
Backflip check.
Good day.
Yeah. Everybody wakes up, just hits a pretty decent backflip.
that's what I'm talking about, boys.
Let's go.
I might be trying to get a shield today, honestly. I think I
Oh,
need
shit.
a shield. Yeah,
Help me
I don't
upgrading
have
the
a
armor?
shield. Yeah, man. I don't have a shield, you know.
Hey, I
I've
can
been
give you
getting pretty
mine.
beat up. You
'cause
got a
I'm-
shield?
Well, yeah, I do, but I'm looking for a +3. I'll give you my
What kind of
+2.
shield you got, man?
Plus
If
2,
if it's a regular shield, I don't want it.
It's +2.
+2.
Yeah.
What
that's
kind of
like-
shield is it?
It's just a. Oh, what kind of shield is it, Caleb? I mean, I can wear heavy. I'm wearing heavy armor, so I'm assuming
It's like a metal
heavier
shield.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
a
a
metal shield.
metal shield.
All right. Yeah. Look, if you don't want it, man, I'll take it.
Well, I plan to look for a +3, which may be a little expensive, but
Here,
it
look.
gets me to the big 2-0 for the AC.
It's gonna be a lot of expensive.
Yeah. How much are we looking? Because I have an account with the Bank of Tiny, but I don't know.
He said,
Oh yeah. What about that interest, homie?
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Dude,
Bank of
hey, I
Tiny.
wish my camera
I need
would
to
work.
go crazy.
My camera does not.
It might be your Discord because it's not even like it's your camera. Just not
That's gonna be like 1,500 gold.
I ain't got that much money.
Yeah. Well, I have some. If you just want to split like a little bit, like whatever.
How much is a little bit?
Whatever you're willing to.
How much you got?
17.
You have 17K?
1700.
How much? How much did you get this shield for originally? When you had?
Caleb, how much is a +2? What did I get it for? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but you're selling it back used, so it's not gonna be as much as it was new.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna give it to CJ. That's why.
Yeah. I was gonna just pay him whatever.
How much did I get it for?
It'd be
700?
like, yeah, it'd probably really be worth like 400 now.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically, it does the same thing, but
Yeah.
like,
It's used and shit.
I'd be willing to give you 400.
Yeah,
Damn,
you want
for
to?
the shield.
I'll take it.
I can put in 5 if you want me to.
No, if he's giving me 4, you can only you can give me like 150.
No. For the for a new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's giving me 400,
You can add it to your gold. I took it out.
bet. 400, nice. And you wanted to give me how much, Tony?
I can give you 160.
Yeah, 160.
It says it's a +2 AC.
Yeah, +2 AC.
Got you. I'm at 16 AC now.
So on the way back, do you think I could stop and pick up that shield? Caleb, is that possible?
Yeah, just subtract 1,500.
Yeah, I can do that.
My fault.
Y'all got me up to 2,300, so.
Can I look around for like some magical robes?
I'm out
yeah.
right now if you don't want to leave.
What are you looking for, really?
He's calling him on the golf.
Honestly, something to either boost my AC or like give me dex or something.
There's
Because
there's a robe that gives people disadvantage on hitting you. Just
or
constant
something like that.
disadvantage.
I just need something to help me out because that last fight I still got my ass.
I
whooped
had it
even
in
with
Waterdeep,
the-
Caleb. Do you remember what it was?
Let me see. Was it the Cloak of Displacement?
Yes, I think that is it.
Look at this dick, baby. Come on.
Hey,
Okay.
tell him. Hey, what you munching?
The illusion one, yeah.
I'm munching on Whataburger.
Want a burger?
Yeah. It was the cloak of displacement.
Bro,
We
look.
got 3-piece
Look what-
tenders
tell me
with
that.
fries. Then we got a burger on the side.
Bro, look what I'm.
Yeah, they'd have one. It'd be about the same. It'd probably be 17.
Could Cupcake make it?
No.
What? Where?
Well, she could try if she was here, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
What does it do? It just gives the attacker disadvantage.
So,
yes, and it
until
lasts
you-
until you take damage, and then at the start of your next turn, it restarts.
Is it a cloak or is it a robe?
It's a cloak.
Cloak.
So it goes over armor, technically.
Well, he doesn't wear armor.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already have a cloak. And
I mean, if you wanted it to be a robe, I really wouldn't care.
Strip.
Drip.
let's see, can we make it a robe?
Yeah,
'Cause I already have a cloak that I don't want to get rid of because it was my starting magical item.
Yeah, that's fine.
How much is that gonna run me?
About 17.
So, oh, never mind. Fucking A.
What you got?
I got 14.
I can throw on 300 for you.
You cool with that?
You said
Yeah.
how much? How much? You throwing in 300?
I can throw on 300 for him.
I'm
Get him
down to
exactly the
800
same
team.
flat. I'm not gonna lie.
I give you 200. I give you 200
Yeah.
on top of his
I
300.
don't got much to share.
So add 500,
So that puts you at 19.
You have 200 gold left on me.
but yeah, I'll buy it then. I guess
Alright.
I'll buy it.
Then you get it. Is there any specific way you want the robe to look like, or?
I guess just like gray with like red trimming on it.
Mhm.
It's just a bathrobe.
It pretty much, at least like a short back kind of thing. I don't know. Like it's like gray with red trimming and yeah. And
That works. Any other? So, whatever your next move is, it is going to require y'all to leave. So, any last minute, or not last minute, anything you want to get, use, buy, do, prepare, you know.
Could I look for like some sort of defensive like trinket or
Yeah.
something?
Like a +1 ring kind of thing? Or?
Yeah.
Like a ring
Yeah.
of
Or even
odds,
just
pretty
like
cheap.
or even like boots that could give me like extra movement, just something like utility based.
Boots of haze.
Yeah.
Bruce
Jesus
Hayes.
Christ.
Click, 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 click. It's a bonus action.
I have to use my bonus action to get my second hit.
No, but it's just bonus action to activate it. So once it's activated, you have movement
Oh,
for like a
okay,
minute or something like that, Caleb, right? I don't know if I'm saying that
Yeah.
right, but I think that's around it.
Those are going to be way more than what y'all just paid for.
I
I'll
think-
tell you
I
that.
think
Okay,
there's-
then I do not have that kind of money.
I
even
think-
like a small like
I think there's
Yeah,
boots
let
that
me
give you
see.
like a shadow step.
I know there's like Misty Step boots. Of
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
know.
Boots of Misty Step, bro.
There's
You
stuff
ain't
like
got
that.
that money.
That sounds more expensive than boots of Swiftness.
Boots of Swiftness, that's 700 in league.
Hey, Joel.
We're using the rules for this one.
There's Boots of Speed, to where you take a bonus action, and then for that turn, it doubles your movement for that turn, and then
So it's like using the dash action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, how
yeah,
much?
that wouldn't be that. That wouldn't be near as much. I'd be like 700.
How much do you have, Joe?
I have 840. I can afford 700.
Yeah, y'all got money. You gotta
Alright,
spend it
good luck.
sometime.
I ain't got that much money, bro. I'm broke now.
I'll
You
buy
go-
Boots of Speed.
I'm gonna give you.
What were
I'm
they
gonna give you
called?
extra 200, Joe, just so you know.
Yeah, sure,
Somebody on your
sure,
part.
sure,
I
Stefan,
appreciate it.
sure.
I'll put an extra
some-
100 on for his 200.
So go ahead, add 300.
Stingy ass.
Hey, I'm putting out money. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Don't cap on the bank of tiny.
Here, since you
Mhm.
guys both gave me some money, I'll give you both 2 health potions because that's what I
Yeah.
can contribute.
I have 5 total, so
Yeah, I appreciate the
I
health
can
potion.
hand
I
them
can
out
always
too,
take
if you
more of those.
Hey, Dub. I'll take 2.
You both get 2, and I've got 1.
Caleb, on the way
What were
back,
the-
I'm
what
gonna
were the
less
boots
the rest
called,
of my stuff,
Caleb?
by the way.
Boots of Speed.
Boots of Speed.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Welcome back, homie.
If y'all wanted to talk to Cupcake about making the cloak, now that she's here, it's the time.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
So as you come back, Jupiter, you see Cupcake's corpse on the ground, or Alba.
No.
Standing over her steel defender. Blood wrench.
I gotta play that guy.
Nope. He's actually our main villain.
No.
So Miss Cupcake,
Yeah. let's get it.
Demas is looking for a magic item, but we were hoping maybe you could make it. It's
So
a-
since he already bought it, I'll say if she wants to try and tinker with it, she can. She's gonna make the roll with disadvantage because just magic shit isn't. Actually, no. It would be
You
regular
sure?
because of the new rules. It would be.
Yeah,
regular.
that's right.
Disadvantage because she's drunk.
No.
I've never tried this,
Wait.
Caleb.
It's the morning time. She good.
Caleb, I've never
Oh,
tried
really?
this. Can I stack Bardic and Guidance?
No,
That would be huge.
No, like in general, or like
no. In
like
general,
if
you
Joel
can't.
if Joel Guidance is
Can
certain,
we
I
both-
Bardic.
Because
Stack guidance.
that would just be like a flat +10. Because really, they're meant to be like reactions in combat, and it would be like if you had 2 reactions.
Well, it's a full action to cast Guidance. That's why I was wondering.
Well, a full action is your full turn. That's what
But
a
what if
full
we
action
both
is.
cast it?
Yeah,
Because we
if he
both
casts
have
Guidance,
guidance.
that's what I was talking about. Like,
Yeah, you could do that, but
Oh,
you
okay.
yourself can't stack.
What is this item you guys want so bad? The cloak?
Was
it's
it
a cloak of
disadvantage?
displacement.
Cloak of displacement. Yeah, pretty hard to make.
Okay.
Cloak of
But
up you.
yeah, I would need a Tinker's Tools check, and then if they wanted to add something, they
Yes.
could.
I will
What do you roll
Bardic.
for
and
guidance? It's 1d.
I have a specific DC in mind because of the rarity.
I'll roll your
Alright.
your Bardic, and then he can roll your Guidance. Oh,
What
plus
was
6.
that?
I'll tell you right now, the DC is 23.
Oh shit.
You have a plus 6.
And I'm bad.
with me.
Can I buy a random loot egg and just like
Come on,
gamble?
man.
D4
20.
for Guidance.
Add 20. Add 20. I don't even know.
Do I get guidance from Joel?
Yeah,
Joel,
John,
yeah,
if you want
I
to
was
roll
just
the D4.
looking to roll. I was looking what I roll.
3.
Nice. You have a
Huge.
plus
That's a
9,
nine,
plus
duh.
7.
Alright.
So you have a plus 16 to this roll. You need to roll.
Pray for me.
You need to roll 7.
7?
Yeah, you gotta roll it.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Okay.
Dub.
Now have the Cloak of Displacement, Nathaniel.
Didn't he already buy it?
Oh, he did buy it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so I'll just give it an extra effect. Damas, I'll just give you like 5 feet of movement.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's fast.
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
He's marking out. Motherfuckers are
We'll say that cloak is considered a very rare item.
Oh my god. Your
That's
speed's
fair.
50?
No, that's fair.
50. My base
Holy
speed is 50 now.
shit.
Wow, I'm zooming.
Oh my,
Dude, you could dash and run across a fucking field.
oh my god.
You better thank Cupcake.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, wash her fur.
You're welcome.
Wash her
Thank you,
fur.
Cupcake. Thank you.
Clean her steel defender.
Glad I was able to help.
Prestidigitation.
I'll press it attention.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Buy
Hey,
my
that's-
steel defender some oil. A cup
Hey,
of
that's
oil.
what that's what he
Baby
gets for
oil.
cleaning up the what's it, high C?
Now I need you to remember,
Uh-oh.
Nathaniel, that if the cloak is ever taken off, you have to subtract 5. Just write that down somewhere.
Yeah, put it in your description for the cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this cloak called?
Cloak of
Alright.
displacement.
Cloak of displacement.
Cloak of displacement.
And then just put +5 movement in the description because that's not usually what it does.
That's huge.
Caleb, is there gambling?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we were
Can I- Can I
gambling.
buy a loot? Can I buy like a loot box egg for like a random monster?
A random monster? You want to buy like an iron flask?
No, like a little egg, like a little creature.
That's gonna be
That's
like
like
hidden.
illegal.
Yeah.
That's like illegal.
That's gonna be like an underground auction. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you
can
can't
take
do
you somewhere
that.
if you
CK
want.
knows a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie
Okay.
could take you somewhere for that.
Hey, can I get a
I know that.
slave?
I didn't know it was illegal.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
that's
is he
like-
trying
that's
to
like-
do?
That's like animal trafficking.
Do you remember
You're
where
trying
we
to
found
slave.
Amber, Nathaniel?
If they're
Yeah.
like
He wants to
if
do
you want to
that.
buy a regular like a chicken egg or something, you could do that.
wanna
But like
second
just for
floor,
a random
man.
monster, like
Yeah, like
that's,
a random
that's
monster egg.
Yeah, that's illegal.
You can
Oh,
do an
shit.
iron
Second floor of
flask.
the hills. We'll be chilling.
Yeah, you could buy an iron flask. That's
does
not
that
illegal. I mean, it's looked
Yeah, but-
down upon, but it's not illegal.
What is an iron flask?
It's like a
It's
Pokemon.
something
Like
that
a
can
Pokeball.
hold. It can hold. Yeah.
Hey, you want an egg?
Oh.
We can get one, Tiny.
I want one.
Pretty
Yeah,
soon.
CJ can put in a
Not
word.
today,
Oh,
yeah.
hey
Yeah,
Tony,
I'm
I had
saying,
a
yeah.
question for you. Am I back, Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll add your token.
Yeah, I want to pull Tiny. No, I don't want to. I don't care about pulling him aside, but I'm be like Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So in a lot of religions, I don't really know what you follow, but people can't have sex before marriage. So I was wondering if you were planning on marrying the succubus, or
We haven't had sex yet.
yeah, I know, but in the future, you know, like
Tiny.
because it's part of your contract. So I was, you know,
I don't know. I never really grew up with a
Planning.
religion.
okay. Well, just wondering, man. You know,
What if I just never have sex and never have kids?
well then you won't get her powers, right? Isn't that the whole thing?
No, we didn't make a pact. We just made a contract.
Oh,
The
just to
contract
free her?
was if she helps y'all escape, he'll give her his firstborn son.
From her.
Yeah.
But it has to be from her.
Oh, so if you just don't have sex, then you never give it up.
Yep. Can I buy a chastity belt? No, I'm kidding.
Tiny,
ain't gonna
please, you
stop
gotta
her.
do it for all the barbarians out there.
Hey,
This is the natural course for barbarians.
Yeah, I lost my chance. You still have it.
Yeah. She
Please.
tried
I
to
can't like
take
summon her
your
out of thin
skin.
air and be like, I.
We're doing it.
It's time.
Yeah, you just start waving around like a helicopter. She'll spawn.
Does anybody have ice spells to freeze my sperm?
We have
Uh,
wizards.
I think
Actually,
Sarah
it's
actually Sarah
I have
might.
an ice knife.
We have ice knife.
I have
fine.
ice knife.
We're not cutting it off. I just needed to like stop
Oh,
working
well,
for a
I
little
might
bit.
as
I
well
got
just
you.
cut it off.
I've got continual flame. I'll just
I have
cast
frostbite.
It. Oh.
Gonna
I'm not
give you
putting frostbite on my-
frostbite.
Not on my crown jewels, the hook.
I have wither and bloom.
Hey, if I do protection from poison on his, you know what? Does he get like?
Magic dick.
Yeah, but like, so he doesn't have to wear, you know, and then
STD.
Protection
STDs,
from
yeah.
evil
STDs
and
aren't a
Honestly,
poison.
that's actually a
protection from poison,
Hey.
right?
STDs aren't a
Building.
poison.
Okay, well,
I
I
can
have
do
protection
both
from
damage.
evil and
STDs,
good.
I mean, you could do like protection from
Hey.
good and evil, but then you wouldn't even be able to have sex with her.
I have
Tiny,
detect
hey,
poison.
Hey, Days. Hey,
ahead.
Days.
I can run through the ball and give you code damage.
Hey,
You want-
can I put? Can I get protection from evil and good on it?
Yeah, I could do that too.
Yeah, but then
I
you
could
wouldn't
do
even be
that
able to have
too.
sex with it.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to touch her.
Wait, how? Oh, because
She's a
yeah.
succubus. She's considered evil.
I
Yes,
can do a.
yes.
I can do
Is
a
that an
flame
aberration?
spear.
Is that
No.
an aberration?
She's a fiend, technically.
Oh,
she's a devil.
fiend.
So,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I got
Tiny,
you.
let's just
okay.
cut it off.
I have
Yeah,
an
let's just
idea.
cut it off.
Damn.
I'll do.
So funny.
Wait,
Y'all are
detect-
so.
If I protection from evil and good, Sarah.
You could just
touch you.
ask her if she has STDs.
No, listen.
No, just show the faith on that
I
boy.
know. Listen, I
Oh,
have,
Show the faith. Go in with
Show
God.
the faith.
I have,
Go in with God. Just,
I have detection from poison. Detect poison and disease. So I can tell you for
STDs
sure.
aren't a.
It's a disease.
Okay, it is a disease. It is
There
a
we go.
disease.
And then I could bless you, Tiny, so that way
Why are we?
disadvantage when you
you're
can.
blessed.
No, we
Y'all
gotta
are
take it.
so into my sex life.
Hey, you
I
know
can
what?
cast sanctuary on you. Listen.
I put my hand on his shoulder, like, this is for your own good, Tiny.
You're gonna cast Sanctuary? I
swear.
can't take damage?
Fine. Ceremony. If y'all get married, I can cast ceremony. And then you have like a +2 AC for 7 days straight,
You know,
or something like that.
let's wait till we get to the hells for this one, alright, y'all?
Yeah, +2.
Let's hold out on this for a little bit.
Okay.
We can go with the game plan as we travel.
Yeah. Don't worry, I
I'm
have
just-
fine traps too, just in case.
I'm just imagining Alfonso with a fucking like red string attaching to all these like freaking pinpoints. This is what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
I just think all of us are like standing around this board, like telling them like how we should do this. and
Fucking
Tiny's sitting in
drawing
the back.
pictures for me because I'm
Sarah sitting there with like a knife made of ice. I think we should go with my plan.
I don't know.
Fucking
I don't know.
Cut it off.
Cupcake over here with a fucking ice ball, like fucking snowball in her hand.
Yeah.
We should freeze it.
Listen, I can give you vigilant blessing, right? And then I
Stop
can give
giving
you
me
eyes
things.
of the night, so that way you can see in the dark, right?
I already have a
I'll
dark
bard-
vision.
Yeah, but it's eyes of the night, so it's cooler. I'll give you bardic, and then
It's cooler.
and then I have
I can give you a
Sarah.
nice motivation.
Hey, that's W.
and then I have
W.
a twilight sanctuary to get the lights perfectly dim to where it's
Oh,
not
I'm
too
shaking his
bright.
head right now.
Not
Oh
too-
my god.
Is this
I'm gonna put the
Motivational
I'm gonna put the snowball on the ground and let Sarah cut it, and I'll take her phone and record it, and it'll be
Hey,
ASMR.
would Tiny's ejaculation be considered a missile?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Wait, does it count as a projectile?
Yeah,
Oh
would
my
it?
God.
It would count, right? That'd be
Can I
If you
cast
use a
elemental
ring a few
cleaver on my
times-
cock?
If one of you can tell me right now what the ruling is on projectiles, I'll tell you. No, Stephanie, don't
velocity.
you fucking look it up,
It's
Stephanie.
velocity,
Don't you
no?
look it up. I see that.
Okay,
It's
okay,
based on
hold up.
velocity. And
Oh yeah, the D&D definition.
I don't have the book
Well,
within
I don't know
range.
I
that.
don't know what that
I
means.
don't know.
I don't have the book.
Okay, wait. Does my penis count as a weapon?
It really could.
No, it can't.
It depends on the
Well,
size.
slap the bitch with
Okay,
his.
what if I enlarge it? I have enlarged
it would
reduced.
count. It would count as an improvised weapon.
Wait,
I have
also
enlarged
have
reduced.
enlarged.
Exactly. It's in Tiny can do like
It's the
5 of
whole.
them.
It's the whole creature. It's not just a part.
Yeah,
Partial
but if you make
expansion on my
hands big enough,
cock.
that would also
Tiny
make
has
it
no
bigger,
issue
right?
growing. Okay, that's his
Wait,
whole
wait.
thing.
Oh, Tiny a grower.
What if Alfonso turns into Tiny?
What are we doing here? Where is this going? Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I see where you're coming with this.
Tiny, I can help you out. I have locate
I
object.
think that's catfishing and also like
And we can
very
find
illegal.
Yeah, that's like
That's really bad.
I got
Especially
locate
if the
object.
next going down, Ethan's done.
Let's not try to fuck with the fiend tag.
The succubus would just kill Alfonso.
yeah, she'd know.
I'll
And I
cast
don't
zone of truth before you
And
start.
both of them will jump Alfonso. Fuck you.
While raging and holding the infused weapon, you can use a bonus action to change the.
It's not a weapon.
It's improvised.
Does a
weapon.
condom count as a weapon?
Improvised weapon's not a weapon.
Does a
It's
condom
weird
count?
ruling, but it's not. The condom, yeah, because that's a weapon.
You
No,
get-
a condom.
Oh, that'd be armor.
No, that's not armor.
That'd be armor.
Wait, Tiny,
That's-
I can give you a spell because your ring is used up, right?
Yeah.
Do you want command? That could help you out.
Dude!
What?
Oh my god!
I'm just letting through my spell.
Hey, he was saying my intrusive thoughts because I was gonna tell Tiny 5 minutes ago I could help him with it, bro. I swear.
I was gonna say
Sorry.
whole person.
I'm sorry. Hey,
wait.
I got create
okay.
water, create
Okay.
or destroy water.
Oh,
Y'all
that's
are
a
going to
different-
hell.
Okay, let's
I
take
have
this conversation.
spike growth.
No.
Purify water.
I have summoned beast.
Let's take this conversation, let's put a pin in it, and let's continue.
Listen, mirror
We'll
image.
save
There's
this for
3
our travels
tinies.
when we walk in.
We can save this for our travels. What's going on in chat?
Bark skin.
This episode right here, this session is what's gonna get its own.
I
This is
hope
not
my mom
getting
doesn't watch this.
uploaded.
Mom, if you're watching, I'm so sorry.
You can always just cut it out.
I would
We're not cutting my dick.
Why is
don't-
there a
Hey.
good 15 minutes missing from this episode?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
edit any
wow.
of the videos.
Okay.
Oh, the
Okay.
episode that you're talking about Tiny's like junk.
As whatever the fuck that conversation is going on, there's this knocking on these big giant stone doors right here.
Oh, these okay.
Yo, who's that?
That's not even where I marked. What do you mean these?
Wait, isn't that a wall?
No, those are doors.
Yeah.
Do y'all let him in or?
Yeah, open it.
Who
Open the
that?
door.
The vampire don't.
You open the door. You see this human man, kind of scruffy beard that wraps around his face, this long hair and this little ponytail, with this crow on his left shoulder. It says, "I'm looking for Alfonso. Is he here?"
Alfonso! Is he here?
Who's asking?
Just talking to you.
Yeah. You walk up, CJ, and you see the Hinder, the lawyer guy.
Oh,
Is it CJ? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What's going on? Hold on. Step aside, Demas. Let him in. Let him in.
Oh, apologies. Oh, I can't move.
Oh my
Come over here. Come over here, man.
Yeah. He walks in. Kind of looks around. He's like, "Oh, whoa! I didn't realize there were so many people." Alfonso, do you still need help?
How you doing?
Run your pocket.
I'll go up and shake his hand.
Yeah, I'm good. You see him with this kind of black, like walking cane with this wrap, kind of like hobbles over to you, shakes your hand, CJ. He says, "Small world. I never thought, I'd see y'all two meet."
In all the dimensions. To be
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. What's going on? I'm just somebody
Well,
called in a favor for Alfonso, so I thought I'd stop by.
Yeah, let's go take a seat, and I'll guide him to the seat so we can explain kind of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Nobody's
As we
not
pass him
standing.
by, I'll kind of just like point at like everybody, like kind of introduce them to people, like
Yeah.
this Demise.
No, he tells everybody, he's like, "My name is Hinder. I was Alfonso's teacher, and I'm also a lawyer for a lot of people in a lot of different dimensions. So, nice to meet you all." Why does it smell like? Did y'all drink here last night? Holy!
Yes, sir. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
I'll
Oh,
prestidigitation the air around him so he's not like
Yeah,
Jesus. Off the table, like
yeah. He sits down, kind of rests his cane against the table. He's like, "So, what's going on?"
I'll punch Demas and be like, "Told you I was a fucking lawyer."
No, he's not.
I passed your class.
That doesn't make you a lawyer.
I don't know the rules.
It was introduction to law.
Yeah, I did pretty damn good, didn't I?
I mean, I didn't even grade the assignments. I just gave everybody a 100.
Appreciate that. Okay, so anyways, I really appreciate you coming out here. And who called the favor? Was it my sister?
Yeah, Isadora said that you were in pretty big danger, so I hurried my way over here, but it looks like you've got everything handled.
Well, to an extent, and I'll like take off my hat a little bit to where it shows all of the scars and put it back on.
Yeah. What the fuck did that to you?
What was the owl cult? Did we ever get the name of the owl cult?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll just
Owl people.
the owl cult. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they
No,
talk
I
about
can't say I
judgment
have.
and all this sort. But
The judgy owls.
yeah, and then I'll,
Do you know how many different cults say that?
yeah, I'll explain kind of everything that happened with them showing up in the manor, holding all of our friends at knife point, and tying them up, and then us teleporting there, fighting them off, me getting judgment. I'll just kind of explain everything and say that we called you because it was a court case of sorts, but my friend Tiny over there decided to punch a hole through 3 different walls instead of going to the court case. I don't think he likes court very much.
So I don't think any of us do.
Yeah. So we kind of got out of it to an extent. I don't really know if they're going to continue following us or not, but there's definitely some other stuff that you could for sure help with if you're free.
So yeah, what do y'all got going on? I kind of cleared the weekend for this.
I'm sorry to waste your time.
Oh, while I got you here, hold on. I just
Yeah, go.
reach out in my back pocket, pull out this contract. Been meaning to look for a loophole in this contract I have with Alistair. You mind looking it over?
So, yeah, I mean, you know as well as I do how stingy Alistair is, but I can see if I can find anything. He kind of takes a glance over it. With the new dice. Okay, drop it. It's alright. He takes a look over it. You see him kind of skimming through it. He kind of holds up this bright yellowish light to the paper. He says, I mean, there's some that could be interpreted, but it would still be an argument, such as, from what I understand, he holds you to a time limit, but there's no set one here, so it's not really enforceable. As of ways to get out of the contract, there's no exit clause, so it would really just be when both of you agree on you leaving.
I thought so.
If you could prove him in content of your contract, though, that would be a different story.
How many souls have you taken to this point that you think would be able to, like, be satisfactory to get you out?
Oh no.
Well,
Don't.
we've got a patient, me kind of confidentiality, but I don't want to say too much about CJ, but it's not exactly his souls that he's gathering.
I'm also gonna bring up the fact I'm gonna say at the meetings going on later this week, I'm looking to speak to Hades and drop another contract, try to see if I could make it to where it will help me in case Alistair wants to do anything, kind of like bind Alistair in a way, if you understand me. Do you know if there's any ways to do that?
Yeah, you just have to get in touch with him. I mean, I could try. He's a pretty hard man to reach. Could try and reach out, but I mean, you'd see him at the meeting, and you could maybe get some visitation time with him there. But there's no clause in here saying you can't.
Okay. I'm gonna also look out. I'm gonna ask him. Are you gonna be at the meetings this week?
It says, yeah, I'm not usually in attendance, but they're saying it's a pretty big one this week, so I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, I'll be attending. CJ, there's a matter that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't really get around to it because I have a busy schedule, as you know. But if you're free, I mean, I don't know exactly how you are with your friends here, so I don't want to say it out loud. If you just walk with me for a second.
Yeah, I got you. We'll step to the side over here.
Yeah. He kind of walks with you for a second, cane in hand, kind of hobbles over. He says, CJ, I don't work on rumors a lot. As a lawyer, I'm not really allowed to use them in any of my arguments, but there's been something going around saying that Alistair was playing dirty with your contract and that your dad's not really gone.
What?
I know I don't have any evidence to prove it. It's just been stuff that's spreading around the Hells, and Alistair's been trying to put it out like a fire, but it's not entirely improbable. I mean, if he was able to say that your dad had died and there was no way to prove it, nobody would have any way of investigating it, just for him to give the contract to you.
How do we even know that he's alive? Like, I was convinced he was dead. Like, I tried to search for him myself.
When your dad had made the contract with Alistair initially, he originally didn't put you as collateral. He put your mother, and your mother is still alive and well and under no binding or any restrictions at all. it doesn't make sense, is what we're saying. I don't know when the last time you've talked to her was. I know it's been rough. But of course, if he is still around, there's no way really for us to know. Or for me. I'm too high of a name to really go check. And I wouldn't recommend you go, but I understand questions need answers.
Yeah, appreciate you for this. Just letting me know this. Man, do you have one of these? And I kind of pull out my God phone. Do you have anything like this?
No, I don't. Technology doesn't really go across planes very well, but you just reach me on this. He'll hand you like a little sending stone if you ever need to reach him. Says, I can't promise I'll always answer. I'm kind of everywhere, as you know, but I'll try.
Appreciate that. Just do me a favor. If you hear any news or any signs of his whereabouts or anything, just reach out to me on this.
He says, yeah, if you do end up taking your contract to the court, you got to understand that you can't bring up your dad in the argument. It's nothing's confirmed. Now, if you were to find evidence of this, there's no way they could interpret Alistair in not being breach of contract. It would be an easy case for you, is what I'm saying, which you know is something that's doesn't really happen in the Hells.
I kind of rub my chin. So you're telling me if I am somehow able to find my dad that I can get out this contract?
He says, and there would be no way he could fight it. Not with me as your lawyer.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, I just got a new objective. I appreciate you again, Hinder, and I'm going to kind of reach out and give him like a firm, handshake, like grabbing his forearm type.
Yeah, he grabs your forearm. He says, and I talked to your mom not long ago to talk about the news. She's doing well. Whenever you can, you should visit. I think it would be good for her.
I know she's staying these days.
She's in the Fae.
Okay.
She went back to her hometown. I don't know if she's ever told you, but she's little secretive place. Not many people know about it.
I was pretty young when she was gone. I don't remember much when I was a baby.
Yeah, he kind of scribbles something down in a language you can't quite understand. He says, just find somebody who can read that, and they could probably take you to her.
Okay. Appreciate you. Put it in my bag.
Yeah, and then he's like, sorry to spring all this on you so quickly. It seems like a lot's kind of happened in the last few days.
It's all right, The ale helps it all, numbs the pain, but all in a day's work,
Says, boy, isn't that the truth? Hey, if I know you deal in a lot of hellish contracts, but if you're ever interested in maybe going a different way with your patron, just let me know. Kind of walk away. Yeah. So what's going on?
I have some questions.
Can I find
Yes, Amish?
someone to teach me how to fly?
Let me think.
Gus, teach me how to fly.
Yeah, Gus would be the most immediate teacher.
Okay, me and Gus are gonna practice flying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go up to Gus. He kind of looks at you. What do you say to Gus?
Hey, Gus, I know you got wings, and I got wings right here. I'm gonna take off my cloak. I'm gonna wiggle my wings, but I don't know how to use them. I don't know how to fly. Can you teach me?
He kind of holds out his hand. He wants something in return.
I saved your life!
A gun.
He shakes his head. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go through my bag. I have this, seductive succubus painting.
Yeah, he'll take that.
Okay.
Where'd you get that?
Alright.
She painted the robot. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he'll take the painting. He'll kind of tuck it in his little satchel. Yeah.
Alright.
Here's what we'll do. Make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Does Gus count as my familiar?
Yeah.
So I can cast guidance through him?
hmm
Okay, I'll guide her.
Yeah. So I'd D4.
Let me roll that for you. Ah, it's only one, sorry.
16, not bad. You kind of he's kind of teaching you how to take off. You see him. He kind of grabs this little switch off the ground, this little stick. He kind of starts slapping your feet, trying to get him to go a little wider. Slaps your back, getting it to go straighter. Kind of stretches out your wings with the stick. He's hitting the shit out of you with his stick, like a Mongolian teacher. Kind of walks out in front of you, and you see him kind of start flapping his wings. You get a little bit off the ground. You can't exactly stay balanced, but you think maybe you train with Gus a little more. He can get you going.
Okay, I'm gonna train with Gus while everyone does their thing.
Yeah, and you're gonna have like marks all over you from where he hits you with the switch.
Gus is my goat. Love Gus. Rest in peace.
This guy again.
Anyways, yeah, I had a few things to talk to him about actually.
Yeah.
First, I had a DM question. So Abraham works for me. He doesn't work for the manor specifically, right? So
He works for the family.
Yeah, but I could technically summon him out of the manor, like if I just summon him here.
No, you can't
Like
summon
not even
him.
for a
here.
conversation. No.
Mm-mm.
Well, I want to ask about getting ownership of Abraham from my family. If there's any way of doing that.
He looks. I'd have to see the contract. But
Okay. I figured. Okay. And then I wanted to ask him how long he's known my family and like how close he is with them.
says I've known him for the better part of my career. I was never really close with them. I've represented them in a few cases, but I've never gotten to know them super personally.
Did you ever work for my uncle or work with my uncle?
Says I would rather never work again than work for your uncle.
Yeah. I figured. Is there anything you can tell me about him? He's kind of a mystery to me. I've never really... I mean, I've met him a few times, but it wasn't really like, you know...
So your uncle doesn't really share the same name as you and your sister and your dad and everybody else. He's mysterious because he never is really around. He's a very, very busy guy. He's in charge of another country.
What country is that?
Stranova. I couldn't even remember the last time I've seen your uncle. It would have been when I just started.
Nova. And his name is Marin, right? That's what I've been told. Do you know a different name?
This is that's the name he goes by
Marin Gilmadante,
when he comes here. His real name is Marius.
Darius, let me write this down.
Marius, not Darius.
Oh,
Mario.
My bad, bro. Marius. Do you know his last name? Or is that
Cadigan,
Caddy?
which is a name CJ recognizes.
Have I heard?
Caddy.
Have Fonzo heard that name before?
Let me see.
No. Roll a history check.
No, I remember that name. Ethan does, but
Yeah, roll a history check. I see.
do I get advantage? Did I read it somewhere or no?
Well, this is what you're rolling to see.
Oh, okay. History, not bueno. I'll guide myself.
Okay.
Plus 20.
20. Not a ton is known about him. It's pretty secretive. I mean, you know that he's like a pretty. I'm trying to think of what I can say. So on a 20, you know that he's had a lot of shady dealings. They're not really specific in what they are, but he's not like a super loved figure among the people. But you know that he leads another country, and that country's pretty desolate. even on a 20, that's all it would really give you.
Yeah, Chernova's the southernmost country. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. There was one more thing I wanted to ask him. I'm just making sure that was it before I kind of end it. About the family, about Abraham. Yeah. I just want to like look at him and just kind of like tap the table nervously and be like, "Have you heard anything about my brother? About the family? I haven't been around my family in a while, so I don't know if you know."
Says I can't say I have. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere a lot of the time, so I can't really pick up a lot of the stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, and I guess we'll see you in hell. Maybe I can get a copy of Abraham's contract to see if you can help me out.
Yeah. Preferably don't take it to hell. They have a thing for contracts, but
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, if y'all ever need me, CJ has my stone. I'll probably start heading back.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I don't know if Demas or anyone has anything else for a lawyer.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions? This guy pretty knowledgeable. He's been around.
Wait. Yes. I'm gonna
Fly over.
I'm gonna attempt to fly over, and I'm gonna just stumble and fall because I'm covered in I don't know what the fuck I have, but like marks. And then it's like, "Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a man that looks like me? Like me? Like I'm gonna do a 360. I'm gonna show him my eyes. I'm gonna like do a little like I'm gonna pinch my eyes open or something like white hair, these eyes. Have you seen a guy that looks like me?"
An ASMR? Not recently.
No. I don't like just like me, just like a male version of me.
Says yeah, an ASMR. That's what I'm saying.
What, an ASMR? What's an ASMR?
Yeah, I think I've read about those.
Yeah. He takes a heavy breath. He's like, you might want to sit down, kid.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chair.
Yeah. You kind of sit down. You see the bird on his shoulder kind of start side-eyeing you. He says, "Look, do you know your parents or anything?"
I'm from the Grove. My adoptive father raised me, but before that, no, I don't know anything about my parents. I mean, he told me that they're like bird people, and when they were going on vacation, they dropped me at the Grove on my head, so I lost my memories.
I mean, you know they probably weren't telling the truth, right?
What?
Okay. Look, kid. People don't just walk around here with rock eyes and wings. That's not something that happens. I couldn't tell you who, but you've got to be descended from some sort of divine bloodline.
Divine bloodline, like an angel, like a celestial being,
Like a god.
a god. A god?
Look, kid,
I don't know.
I'm just saying it how it is. I couldn't tell you much more than that, but it's
How do I
pretty
find out?
apparent to me.
How do I find out more?
You'd have to get in contact with them, and really, unless you have an in with the gods, it's kind of hard to get a hold of one.
Do I just go to any god, or do I just have to go to a specific god?
If you have anybody that can get in contact with one, that would be helpful, but usually there has to be a reason that you don't know a lot of everything. You don't know a lot about yourself, and knowing how things work up there, it's probably not a great one. So I guess this is a choice you're going to have to make, whether you continue to live life as you are, kind of ignorant to what's really happened, or if you do go and find out, you got to understand you're opening a really large can of worms.
I mean, I didn't have a family of my own, but I like before the Grove, I didn't know who I was, and now everything is just. I saw a guy that looks exactly like me, and I thought maybe that's my family member. Maybe that I could belong to someone. Maybe I could have a mother and a father and a home that I'm from, but I don't know if it's worth risking everything if it really is that bad. If it involves gods and everything, I don't know.
Yeah. He says, if there's somebody who looked like exactly like you, I would have no doubt they're related to you, but if there was a home and you don't remember it and you're not in it, I don't really think it would be your home anymore.
You're right. But I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it, but I don't know. I'll have to think more on it. But thank you.
So, yeah. I can't get you in touch with any guy. They're kind of stuck up. But if you can, just be cautious.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly back to Gus and
Yeah.
resume the
Any
training. I don't know.
Cupcake, Tiny Jaw, y'all got anything? Y'all just chilling?
You said he knows a lot?
Yeah, the guy, he's been everywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and... The place that I come from, I thought everyone was dead, but then I met my friend here. Do you know of any going-ons, anything happening in the astral plane?
Yeah. Were you...
We and my friend Zorvathal over here were part of a crew back in the day that was targeted for destruction. We tried to help people, but if he lived, maybe some others have. I don't know if you've heard anything of maybe groups that were looking to take out some of our pirating crews or anything like that.
Says as of right now, the Astral's a monopoly. There's a woman by the name of Zora. She doesn't really allow for any other pirating things right now, so it would match up if you were infringing on her territory that she would try and take you out. Recently had a court case against her, prosecuting her for her crimes, but she's pretty clean. She doesn't let what she does be known.
Do you know, I don't know if you would have this information, but do you know of any groups working against her, trying to maybe take her down? Maybe that's where my friends, if they survived, would have went.
Says, yeah, there's a small group of pirates called the Reborn. They're not so much pirates as they are a rebellion against her monopoly on the space, but they're small, and if your friends were fired up to try to take her down, I would imagine that's where they went.
I thank you very much for the information.
Says, yes, they're in the northern part of the astral plane if you ever need to go.
Do you know of any, a location, a city, any features we should be looking for? I can't imagine they're easy to find.
No, it's a pretty desolate space, as you and your friend probably know, but they travel, as staying stagnant would probably allow them to get taken out, but the city they're in right now is called Bornthal.
Can you spell that for me?
Bornthal.
Imagine the lawyer spelling it out.
Yeah, he's writing it down.
I need to write this down.
Yeah, he says that's where they last were. I couldn't tell you if they were there now, but
one other. Is there? I don't know how to get back. I wasn't pulled here on purpose. Do you know? Would it be easy to even get to the astral plane?
It wouldn't be difficult. There's a lot of plane traveling people. Some would make you pay. I could probably get you all in. Getting out is the more difficult part.
Okay.
I will say, if you want to go meet them, they're not going to be at Bornthal very long.
All right.
And if you're going after Zora, just she's very cutthroat. No hostages, nothing, no prisoners.
It would be an all-out war, just as I would love.
If she's after you, she's after you to kill you.
I'm after her as well.
As well. Just be cautious in going to take her on. She won't be easy to find, but the Reborn they just need hope.
Even if my friends aren't there, if they can help me strike back, I think it might be good to meet them.
I agree.
Thank you.
I'll see if I can get any more information for you.
I appreciate that very much, Hinder.
Yeah.
I
He
have-
kind of shakes your hand.
I have another question for him,
Mm-hmm.
as well as one for you. Did I have a phone, a gob phone on my travels, like where I would have been able to get contact with some people,
Probably.
like Gavel, the advisor of Kagun, one of them.
He doesn't have a phone.
Neither of them do.
No, they don't use phones.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sick.
Jupiter, you want to go?
No,
You have any questions for him?
I had one as well, but she can go.
Oh shit.
No, you're good.
Jupiter, do you have
I'm
anything you want
chilling.
me to ask?
You're good?
You're
I got
good?
no idea. I'm hanging out
Then-
with Sarah.
I want to ask.
Ooh,
If,
she's watching me get beaten.
Yeah.
I want to ask if on his travels to like around Sindor or whatever, if he's heard the tale of the legend of Smog's son. Apparently, his son has started getting a name for himself. You're muted.
I said that's what I was gonna ask.
I got
was
you.
gonna ask
I
about-
figured, but you were muted, so
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
about
take
Smog.
the lead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so Damas walks up and he asks, "What do you know about Smog and his son? Do you
Should
know
I
anything
know?
about them?"
Said I knew Smog was a tyrant. I've heard.
Roll initiative.
He says, yeah, I've heard his son has been going around to different towns and helping them out. Not much more than that.
Well, which son is this? Have you heard about?
There's only one.
Are you sure?
Says I'm pretty positive. He had been to Aria last I checked, the small town, little south of here. I don't know much about him, to be honest. He just seems like another kind of adventurer. Why do you ask?
Aria, that's the town we were at, right, with the zombies?
No, that was Swiftville.
Oh, okay.
Near Injire, it's lower.
Okay. He's not talking about me, right? I'm not stupid, am I? Like, we
No,
didn't-
he's not
okay.
talking about you.
Okay, good. Just double checking. I asked him, I was like, because that's Smog's son, and I'm Smog's adopted son. You gotta tell him, like, I'm Smog's adopted son.
So, I haven't. Doesn't seem like him to adopt anybody.
You calling me a liar?
Says no. Just saying what I know.
A lot of people seem to know my father.
Says yeah, he's a pretty notable name. If you, I imagine you're
I'm sorry.
ARIA.
It's on the map if you want to just look at the map.
Okay.
Says I imagine you're gonna ask me where he's been.
Yep.
Because I couldn't tell you there's been rumors of his capture, but I find it pretty unlikely given his ability. Last I saw or heard of, there were military ships around the island long ago, but that was before my time.
Alright.
Says, I'll tell you though, if the government has him, it's going to be hard to get him back, as I'm sure you know. There's no telling why they needed him, wanted him, or what they're doing with him.
Okay. Alright, well, if you don't know anything else, then
Says, there's been rumors, you didn't hear this from me as I'm pretty actively involved in the government, but, rumors of some sort of genetic testing at Iron Watch, the fort near Smog's Island. I can't think of better genetics to have than an ancient red dragon's.
I flip a table and I get mad.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Look,
how mad does he look right now? Because I've spelled it.
he's pretty mad. He looks at you as if wartime is brewing, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to get every upper hand they can.
Humans.
I don't have it prepared, so I'm just gonna
No,
put
no,
my hand
no,
on your
you-
shoulder.
How do you refer to common people in
People.
this world? People?
Yeah, just people.
I'm putting my hand on your shoulder, by the way. I don't have common emotions prepared, so I'm just gonna.
You're gonna burn yourself.
I'm
Just so
gonna
you know.
hold. I'm gonna hold you, so you know I'm there.
Damn people. My father warned me about you. Then I get not
Yeah.
you just I'm talking in general about people.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, like, Demas was raised by a dragon who really
Yeah.
didn't look at mankind any different than like a
Yeah.
father.
He leans back in his chair. He says, "To be fair, your father killed a lot of people."
Silence! You do not talk about my father as if you knew him.
He says, given what you're saying, I don't think you really did."
I walk out. I just walk out. Because I'm like burning with rage right now because I'm tired of people saying my father was who he wasn't. In my mind.
Yeah.
I'll bow.
As
to
he
him and
as
thank
as
him.
you kind of walk away, Damas, are you walking away too, Alfonso?
I'm gonna walk with him, so I'll bow and thank him first.
Yeah.
Time.
Hinder looks at you, CJ. He says, "You may not know Smog's story, and maybe it wouldn't be my place to tell, but he killed millions of people. And if he really raised your friend over there, I'm just not sure."
Kind of looked at Henry like, "Hey man, I know he can be a little rough around the edges, but he's not like this Smog you speak of. You know, I know a man when I'm in combat with him and shared a battlefield, so you know I couldn't see him
Yeah.
being like Smog."
Yeah. He says,
Oh fuck, Nevin.
I can't pretend to know him. He was never the kind to raise a child, so maybe things change, but in my profession, you have to be a man of facts.
Sure.
Trust me on it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You good?
I stormed back in and I just asked, what did he do? Why is he such an evil man in the histories? Why is he such an evil person in the histories?
He says, give me a second, would you? He goes. You see as he opens this this like cloak of his, he reaches in there. His hand just like disappears as he kind of reaches into this cloak. His eyes kind of roll back into the back of his head. He reaches out and he has this book and he just throws it at you.
I catch it.
Yeah. As you catch it, the book's title is Smog's Atrocities.
He's got a book. That's insane.
He's got a bibliography.
He got a book. I think Stalin had one too, bro.
Bro, that KD is crazy. You know how big of a KD you have to get a book named after
How
you?
thick is
How
this?
thick is it?
It is a
How
thick book. It is
Oh
a
my
thick book.
God.
Homie's got a hefty book of.
He looks at you, Demas. He says,
crimes.
"Look," he says, I'm a man of facts, and my words are nothing but emotion to you right now. But that right there is every recorded account, or as much as we could learn, of the people he killed, the attacks he did. And if you're not going to believe me, you should believe the people that were there."
Oh my god, dude. Alright, above table, this is fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this is so huge for them. Alright, I'm gonna walk off still pissed off, but I'm gonna start reading it in like my free time.
It's like a picture book because Demas can't read.
I'll go with them because I feel like I could read very
Alright,
fast.
I've been around the world for like 100 years. And I'm pretty sure I picked up the language.
I
I
don't know.
can't read.
because I could barely read. Like that.
I'll read it to you. It's okay. I can read pretty fast. I went to college.
I can use Maychan to hold the book up for you if you need.
Yeah.
Is there anything of note that I notice when I'm reading the book?
I'm a.
It's going to take you a bit to read the book. So we can do that a little bit later.
Okay.
Cupcake, as everybody's kind of talking to this guy, you see him kind of eyeing you throughout the conversation.
Oh shit!
Sarah,
Yeah,
that weird guy keeps looking at me.
that one, that lawyer.
The stranger, yeah.
Maybe he really likes your goggles.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks at
You
you,
wanna
CJ. He
go
says, "Oh no, y'all go ahead." Go ahead.
What'd she
You
say?
wanna go
What'd she
ask him? You wanna go ask him? Maybe he recognizes you somewhere.
say? No, not really.
All right, Gus, continue.
Get his ass! Get his ass!
Right.
Hinder's gonna look at you. CJ says, "What's the?" He's gonna look at you, CJ and Tiny. He says, "Hey, y'all's big white friend over there. What's the? How long have y'all known her?"
That's Sarah.
There's a bunch of white people over there.
No,
are you talking
the
about
8-foot tall polar bear one.
Oh, why did you say?
Oh, someone just fat shame you.
Why didn't you say the bear?
Yeah,
There's a
what the
white
hell?
bald dude over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I have no policy. I'm trying to pick up Hinder. You know, new year, new me. You know,
Do y'all not know?
That's just a bear.
Oh no, we know the bear. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Hinder. I met this bear a few days ago, so I only know so much. But if you like, I could introduce you. Pretty interesting. She makes things, you know.
Says, I'm probably just staring her down from what she's perceiving, but animal folk like that aren't really common. It's just interesting to see one, given everything that happened.
I mean,
What?
What
I've had a
happened?
wild. What really happened for you to say that? Because I've had a wild few months. You know, seeing a polar bear is not the craziest thing I've encountered.
This polar bear isn't even the first animal we have here. We got a raccoon sitting in the corner
Yeah.
touching.
Yeah, I kind of point at the raccoon or the
Yeah.
paw.
He says, this isn't something I don't know how they would react. Not long ago, I guess I should start with this. Animal folk aren't really from our plane, if that makes sense. The material, they don't originate here. They originally came from another plane called the Beastlands, which was prosperous and had many of their kind. Somehow it wasn't really described in what I read. Their plane's not really there anymore. They all kind of went and inhabited wherever they could in the material, but the Beastlands was a plane that connects a lot of the planes together. Something or someone had went and did something with it. We don't really know, but all we know is that any of the creatures that were there died, and any that got out are now here. Does she know where she's from?
You know, come to think of it, I never really asked her.
She said she was from an icy land, like a little bit north from here.
Tevra would make sense. It's polar bears would probably migrate somewhere closer to where they lived in the Beastlands.
Well, you being racist now because she's a polar bear? She lives somewhere cold.
Yes.
Well, she did say.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
mean,
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
kind of
Yes.
makes sense, Tiny. Kind of pat Tiny on the head real quick.
This is, I'm not saying you need to bring this up to her. It would probably be a lot, but it's just intriguing. But I'm not here to ask questions.
That sounds like another can of worms to open, and
Interesting.
I'll be glad to ask her, but I don't know
He's-
how
he's-
open she will be to.
Yeah. He kind of like looks at Damas. He says, "I think I've upset enough of you so far. I don't want to cause any more harm." But
Before you go, I have one quick question for you.
yeah.
Have you ever met giant ogres before?
He says, "I've represented plenty of them."
No, like we talking like mountain sized. Like,
Yes. They're not very common. They kind of are off doing their own thing and don't like people, but I've seen them.
and did you meet one with a missing tooth?
He says, "There's a lot of them with missing teeth. One's
Alex.
probably more prominent than the others, but yeah,
Kinda
there's
like mine missing a canine right here, and I'll point to my like missing tooth.
there's probably one that looked like you. I didn't get to know them too well. They weren't too happy to see me, to say the least, but
And then I'm gonna bring out the Kanabo, be like, did any of them like wield something like this? Maybe a little bit different, but kind of had teeth on it.
he said they some of them had really dark black weapons like that. I didn't get a super close look, but they had similar items to what that is."
And what plane were they on, and where were they located?
He says they were in the material, and when I first saw them, they were on they weren't here. They were in Maeldrum, country over.
Gotcha.
But I don't want to upset any more of y'all. I'm gonna get going. CJ, you need to reach me. You know where to go. I
Thank
will.
you again, Hinder, for everything.
Of course. If there's any way I can help any of the rest of y'all, just let me know. You see him as he leaves. He kind of gets up, pushes his chair in. You see him kind of take off his cloak, and it like solidifies into this door. As he goes, he opens the handle, and as he walks in, he pulls the handle behind him, and it turns back into this cloak, and he throws it back on his back, and he is now gone.
Damn. He's so cool.
He's a fucking wizard.
Pretty baller exit.
That was pretty
Or
fucking tough.
Aura farming.
Fuck that guy.
has the fight
Okay,
going
that's
Just
between.
all
told
good.
you the truth.
Hey, did you read that book just yet?
I'm reading it with him right now. Me and,
Yeah,
me
How
and
many
pictures you
Tomas
got in there?
are reading it.
It's like thousands of pages.
We're on his
There is
Just
racist
imagine
art.
Smog with his arm up with a fucking like red band on his gun.
That picture that Jupiter drew, that's pretty much how thick the book is. It's
Oh my
fucking
God.
Jesus.
Damn.
So-
Damas, as you read it, they are all written, recorded accounts of a giant red dragon like attacking towns and cities, and they're like you ever read the book series I Survived? That's basically what it is.
Jesus.
Oh,
Describing in detail like watching their families get burned alive.
I'm gonna look at you, Damas, like as I'm reading it with you, and I'm gonna look at you and be like, dude, I don't think there's coming back from this. You were raised by a different person, I'm sure, but how much does a person have to change to get past this kind of history?
Is there anything about elves in there?
Yeah, he destroyed plenty of elven cities. Elven towns, elven shacks, elven people.
That's just
Like,
crazy.
what do you want? Like,
Yeah, like,
he
anything
just
else-
hated
Hospitals, monasteries.
like, is there anything in
Lives.
in the written
Wives,
in the written
children.
records, Smog talks about while he's killing people how much he hates people.
They're interviewing him after. He's just like, yeah, fuck these people.
Post game interview.
How'd you
Okay.
feel
Can't
about
stand
that
these
fight?
people, bruh.
Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. Just quote. Fuck him.
Fuck
12 for
What about
13,
the
drop
children?
50 that night.
Yeah. like he just sees a random
We had
shack
an
with like this family of 3. He's just like, man, fuck this shack, and he like burns it down.
So
Wrong
I think
one
he's
against
talking about like
Christ.
any records of adopting, like feeling bad
No, like,
after
is there
killing.
No, there's
Is there
not
any
any
records of like him taking a baby away? For
After
example.
burning down the orphanage, yeah.
Kidnapping, kidnapping and
And-
things like that.
And eating
So
them.
before I tell you that, it would be pretty far into the book, so you
I'm
would have to
helping him
stay
read.
here and read.
He should have.
I'm helping him
he
read if
should've-
that helps at all.
Like, so I'm not doing that. I'm reading this book. Like, the Moss is focused on this book right now.
It might.
Wait, the lawyer should have dropped a book of Smaug's good deeds, except it was like 2 pages.
It's a pamphlet.
Deeds.
It's a
It's like a
pamphlet.
line of paper. It's like a fortune cookie.
Smaug died. That's his good deed.
But it wouldn't even be good deeds. He stole a baby.
Adopted
That's all
son.
people know.
Okay,
He stole a baby.
Dad of
Less
the year. It's
bad
just him with a
atrocities.
coffee cup.
Yeah. Like if I go kill a kid's parents and take the kid, is that a good deed? To raise him on my own?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have any spells that can help us here. I have guidance, but
It's gonna take a little bit, but if this is what you want to do for like a little bit, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Like, the Moss is focused on this. Like,
So
this
it
whole
was
world has been shattered.
it was said that he took a lot of treasure, gold, stuff like that. There's one account kind of near the end of him taking a child, but he was just kind of mixed in with the gold. So the common assumption was he didn't mean to take the kid.
Does it say where this happened at?
Yeah. Let me see. Where is it? It would have happened. It was an old town. It's not around anymore because he fucking destroyed it. But it was near Relink, the military base closer to Inshire. The town's name was called Orthal, Orthal.
Or alright.
Here, I'll put it in the little chat for both of us.
Did this dude ever make it to the mainland? He was just all over the map killing shit?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah, all over the map. Fucking hated people. There was
like,
trapping.
Pinport 2
Yeah.
type shit? He was in
Pinport wasn't
Pinport?
around when he was doing this.
Oh, okay.
This was long before any of you were born.
I was about to
Well,
say,
besides one of you, but that doesn't count.
Me, somebody.
what?
Nah, it's pretty gruesome. This book holds no bars.
What city did you say?
Orthal.
Or
There was a town.
It's
Near
near,
Relling.
Relling. So it was in the southern part of Sindor, or near like the southern.
And then
Check my phone on the Sindor Football League.
Smog fucking eviscerates football team after losing parlay.
Yet again.
What?
His favorite team starts losing and he just
Yeah.
kills the other
He
team.
just goes and kills them.
Hey, can I call my dad, Caleb? Honestly,
Luca lost my parlay.
Didn't even do that.
Your dad? You
yeah,
can try.
I just want to see if he answers.
He's not gonna answer.
No. Wait, what about his butler? Would I have his number?
He has a lot of people you could call. He's
Yeah.
like a secretary, a butler.
Yeah, can I call his secretary then?
Yeah. Let me see. High or low? Let me.
Hi. If the numbers changed.
Oh shit, my drawing got cut off.
Yeah. Can't see.
You call. It rings for a little bit. You don't think the service is going through.
Damn. Sorry. I'll try to get some more information for you later, Demas.
I don't know if he wants to know anymore. Well, he probably does, but not right now. Your dad's a fucking murderer.
Well, I was talking about that
Giannis
old
duel.
city. Because my family's been around a while, so I was wondering if my dad knew anything about that old city.
This would have been before your dad was born.
Yeah, I know, but it's been in my family.
And your grandpa and your great granddaddy.
You gotta realize Damas is pretty old. He's like maybe 4 generations older than y'all.
But my family, never mind. That's all right.
Yeah, CJ, do you tell Cupcake what Hinder told you?
Oh yeah.
So how does that go?
Teleport. I'm gonna kind of like approach the big polar bear. You know what I'm saying? I'm Tapper. Hey, Cupcake, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watching me
alright.
throw punches. Or Sarah, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was talking to that dude Hinder over there. You know, you might have caught him staring at you a little bit. We're kind of talking about you, making
Yeah,
it pretty
I
obvious.
noticed.
Yeah. I don't. Before I start talking about this, what do you know about your past? Really, like, what do you know about where you from?
Tevra?
Yeah,
It's
Tevra.
pretty cold. Used to be a lot of fish, not so much anymore. Not a whole lot of young bear folk, but there's a couple. Mainly polar bears where I'm from. It's very barren.
Baron.
Burr.
Barren.
Our uncle worked on forest fires.
That's true. It's a fact.
He was just telling me how that it's not often that you see a lot of beast folk around it. Telling me that there's a lot of danger going on out there. As a matter of fact, you kind of predicted where you were from. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Our other friend thought he was being racist by saying you were from somewhere cold, but I thought it was pretty obvious too. You know, being in polar bear and all. But
Wait,
do you know
what did
anything
he
about?
mean by
Do
that?
you know anything about war? Well, hold on. In Tevra, is there any kind of technology? Like, do you guys have TV?
Last I knew, there was like a group that I was a part of. We made things together, but it kind of went south and I ended up leaving, but there really wasn't a whole lot there.
That would make sense why news wouldn't spread that far. But yeah, apparently there was all types of wars going on, and the plane. What did he say, Caleb? The plane's like.
So the Beast lands. Well, is anybody else part of the conversation?
I think Tiny.
I'd
Man,
like
I'm
to be if
nearby,
possible,
I'm-
but
I'm coming.
I didn't know.
Well-
so.
Oh, shit.
Punching people.
Are you still helping Damas with reading or no?
I thought it was over. I thought he got to the end.
No, he was near the end, but he's not at the end.
It's a big book.
Yeah, no, I'll help him. That was
Okay.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Anybody who wants can roll Arcana or Religion checks. Or History.
Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Nat 1.
Big.
Big.
Why
Tiny,
Sorry,
you think the
Robin,
Beastlands
talking
is just like Animal Planet.
Damn.
That's what you think the
Ooh.
Beastlands are.
What's my modifier? 21.
21, okay.
Jeez.
Yeah,
fuck me, I guess.
On Arcana.
Jupiter, so y'all are gonna get two different things. Sarah, when you spent time at the Grove, you know that the Grove housed a lot of animal folk. Like Kethar, for example, he's an animal folk. You never really knew why, but you knew that something had happened in another plane that had caused them, like, that made the Grove house all these animals. You know that you probably overheard Bjorn talk about it with Kethar and Thornbark and stuff. That one of the planes don't really get destroyed, like they don't just kind of go away, and it really worried the council for a little bit, thinking about like what happened to that plane. Joel, on an 11, you know that there's something going on with one of the planes, but it never really was your concern because that's not really like your domain. Jupiter, on a 22, you've heard like your elder at the little kind of chief tribe village thing that you lived in. Like he had kind of, I mean, you were really young and you've always been like curious. So like you've probably overheard him speaking about something
Would it
like
have
that.
been more of like a fable or a tall tale?
Yeah, like it would have been like a tale, like that would have been heavily downplayed, so it could have been told to the kids.
Okay.
Like a story about like this tribe of people that had a bunch of bad people come in and take their home. Just kind of like this thing, like, oh, we don't like, these kind of like outside people because they're mean, kind of thing.
Mhm.
But like you're super curious, so like that doesn't really, CJ, on a 21, you've had meetings in the Hells where they've directly brought up the like destruction of the Beastlands, because there used to be people from the Beastlands who would like come to the Hell meetings, but there's like a whole section of Hell locked off right now because like something happened in the Beastlands, and they either don't want something going in or they don't want something coming out. You don't know.
I remember back at the Grove, we used to house animal folk, but I did overhear Bjorn talking about like something happening with the planes, but I didn't really I know that they were really worried because planes don't get destroyed like that, but I do remember we housed a few or a couple hundred or tens that are of animal folk.
I think I'm putting the pieces together.
Is it difficult?
I feel like Edwin right now.
Edwin.
I recall when I was really little, this sounds familiar, like a story that I was told. I don't quite understand when that would have happened. I mean, we have Pancake here too, right? Does Pancake know anything about it?
Pancake, I'll roll for Pancake.
Roll for Pancake.
Roll for Pancake.
High or low? Roll for waffles.
Pancake is a Watcher Paladin, so she would tell you kind of the same thing, that like something happened to the planes, but her personally, like, she grew up in Pinport. She doesn't really know anything about that personally.
Oh, so I'm the racist one. Alright.
Yeah, she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Just because I'm a...
Pancake group in Pinport?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I never asked her.
No, she never brings it up.
I always assumed that she just came from like a forest land.
No, she grew up there.
I assumed she was from a forest. Too.
Okay, so we
Oh
have
my
hella racist
God.
people.
That's
Got
hella
it.
racist.
Yeah,
I'm
I
leaving
probably
the
went to
party,
like
bye.
kindergarten with her or something.
The little raccoon.
The
lady,
lion
like, what the
folk.
fuck?
Raccoon.
The lion folk right here is like these fucking guys, dude.
Yeah, there's an actual lion folk right there.
Isn't
Well,
that
yeah,
one
ask
of
him.
the
Can I
snakes
dap
too?
him up?
Yeah, ask him about it, if he knows anything about the
Oh
beast
yeah,
folk.
big.
Wait, do not call him big.
Did Tabaxi count? They count as beast folk too, right? You could ask Zoro too.
No, they're not
No?
beast folk.
Oh god, yeah, stupid.
What's this guy
idea.
doing? I don't think I've talked to him.
No, it's actually interesting you haven't talked to him. He's a forge guy. It's a
Oh.
blacksmith.
Hey man, can I dap him up?
You jump over the counter to dap him up. Like hurdles the
A
counter.
giant
I mean,
polar
the
bear.
The 8-foot
Whoa.
polar bear comes over and runs at you.
At him with his
Fucking-
fist
Technically, that's
out.
accurate on God.
Everything
he-
slides off the table.
He just kind of like stares at bit disbelief that the table held up. He says, "Hey,
Hey man.
Uh, hey."
It's kind of loud over here, so I'm assuming you didn't hear anything about our conversation.
He says, "No, I
Basically-
just saw that flying monkey whipping your friend outside."
Yeah, it's not going well for sure. So I just heard that maybe something bad happened about animal folk and another plane of existence. Do you know anything about that?
That happened long ago. I'm honestly surprised you haven't heard.
Oh my god. How long ago?
We're talking about 150 years ago. Somewhat recent, I guess, compared to other events, but really all I could tell you is I was extremely young when this happened, but something came in. I couldn't tell you what, but there were fires, all sorts of disasters in the Beastlands that had sent everybody out. The Beastlands was a beacon. It was a home connector for a lot of the upper planes. Something or somebody had come in and rid of all the creatures there for some use. Whatever they're using that place for, you can't really get there now. You can't really leave once you're there. I'm very worried about what they're doing there.
How many of us are left then?
I couldn't tell you. It would be lucky if there was even 1,000.
Oh, I thought there was a lot more.
No, that's why you don't really see big cities of us or tribes of us. I imagine where you come from, there really weren't any more than a few dozen, if that.
Yeah, that's right.
This wouldn't
Would I
have to
know
be in the
anything?
book, right? Yeah.
The secretary of the city here, Berenstein, he might be able to tell you more, as he's bear folk, more similar to you.
I forgot about him.
But it's different for a lot of us, different animals. I'm a big cat, and you're a bear, so things may differ.
Yeah, totally. Thank you.
So of course he'll give you a handshake. He says,
Flop over the table. And...
"Yeah," fucking lands on the ground. You see like a little crack in his wood. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. What's
Something
going
like
on?
this wouldn't happen to be in the big book we're reading, right?
No, there was
Oh,
no big dragon in the Beastlands.
Caleb, would I know about this? Because I would have been a grown man and out in the world whenever this was all happening. Would I know anything?
You would have known that there was a large we'll roll a history check and we'll see what.
Can I
information.
also, for reading, maybe I've read it somewhere?
Yeah, that's why I said anybody who wants can.
Well, we weren't there. That's why.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I can. Do I get advantage for
Come on.
trying to remember how to read?
No,
Big history, big history.
21.
not bad.
Natural
And
19.
you put it on normal. 12, never mind.
12.
sure.
Alfonso, you know, a while back, down your family line, your family had donated a lot of money to like some sort of charity for like animal folk refugees. You would know that.
Probably set up a
It-
camp to help them out too.
Yeah, like you might have like volunteered or something. You know, it was something your dad paid a lot of attention to.
Mhm. Okay.
Let's see.
I
That's
don't
about it.
know.
You know, your dad was very like involved in that. Okay, well, that sounds bad. Your dad was very interested and like, you know, he was in that whole thing.
Yeah, I'll go up
Or
to.
not your dad. It would have been your fucking grandpa. It would have been. It would have been older.
I'll go up to Cupcake and explain that, and
Yeah.
say maybe we can talk to him. I mean, my grandpa's still alive, right?
No, he's dead.
Oh no. Okay. Well, maybe I can.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Recipe pops.
Hi.
Maybe I can get in contact with my dad. I tried to call him earlier, but I can always try again.
It's up to you. I don't know how much more information there is, right? I mean,
Well, I don't know, cause he contributed to like a welfare, trying to make sure that y'all were taken care of. So maybe he knows kind of how they got here from the Beastlands.
perhaps
Maybe
we.
knows someone like that, like why they're running and kind of thing.
That's a good call. There might be more information where we're headed as well.
I found a name, Caleb. Hold on, I got you. Can I call fucking stupid ass Boren, the butler from where when I was raised?
Hmm?
Boren.
Higher level.
Hi.
Yes. Okay. Rings for a second. The connection is pretty staticky.
Mhm.
You don't know how long it's going to hold. Lisa, hello?
Hello, Boren. It's Alfonso.
He said, what? Master Alphonse, it's been a while. Is everything all right?
To an extent, I'm living for now. Is there any way you could get Father to give me a ring in his free time? I have some things to ask him.
Oh, yes, he's a very busy man, but I'll see if I can get a hold of
I
him.
understand. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll try to see if he can sneak me in so I can actually ask him questions. I don't know. I mean, I can ask Boren, I guess. Yeah, Boren, while I have you, do you know anything about the war against Beastmen, I guess? The atrocity that happened to them? Maybe you were around.
He says, I haven't heard about the war. Your grandfather had been actively involved in the whole scenario. He had tried helping animal folk, but that was before I worked here, Master. I apologize.
That's okay. Do you know if any of those beast folk maybe still live around?
He says they would be very old, and I can try and look for some names, but many of them
Do
have
that.
passed.
Yeah, I understand. If you could do that, we're trying to kind of figure out exactly what happened, but if you just
Yes, of
find
course,
any
I'll-
information, I'd really appreciate it.
So of course, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, and have you heard anything about my brother?
Says, no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right. Well, yeah. Try to see if Dad can call, please.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, we're gonna see if Dad can find out anything, Cupcake. If not,
I appreciate it.
yeah, Zorvithos is going to kind of take you aside for a second, Joel.
Okay.
He's going to kind of walk with you a little bit away from the group. He looks at you and says, I had overheard. You see him kind of using air quotations, meaning he was eavesdropping. Do you really think there might be some of us left?
I never thought there would be, but after seeing you, maybe there's a chance. Maybe the Reborn, maybe they're there.
He may have a point. If they're there, they would probably be moving pretty quickly. It is something I had thought about asking the group and bringing up at some point, but if there's even a chance some of them are left alive, I would at least need the closure.
We have to help the captain, if she's there.
Yes. I mean, I don't want to burden them, but if maybe we could get their help, we might be able to change things.
I will bring it up if any of them will help.
Awesome.
I think it's something we need to do.
So I think I'm sure there might be things of interest for them there too. They really like the weapons and money and artifacts. You might want to throw that in there.
There's always good loot when dealing with pirates.
Yeah, he says, of course, kind of flashes you a smile and kind of walks back to the rest of y'all.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Sarah's gonna hit the Shinji pose on
The what?
the Shinji pose. You know,
Oh, they said the shinky. I didn't know.
I heard shindig.
Yeah.
the yeah, we're
Sarah's emoting.
I'm emoting.
Can I send my Raven up in there? I just wanted to look around because I know what Silver Spur looks like, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll roll perception for the Raven.
Hey, Tiny,
You
what
get-
spell do you want? My bad.
What spell do I want?
Yeah, for your ring.
Oh shit, you're so right.
Can I do Dark One's own luck with the Raven too, or no?
Give me a second.
Can I hold Bardic, or is that too much?
No. That's like a verbal thing. Like, I have to inspire you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a class feature. Like, I can't give you a channel of divinity.
Yeah, you should be able to use it on.
Okay.
So I'll roll for him.
Add 1d10. We'll let the D10.
Jeez.
Add a 9 to his roll.
9, give me 1 second.
I gotta teach me how to draw, bro. This shit is gas.
These drawings are so good.
I like the smog one. It's very
Let me see.
It's
Which-
detailed.
Hey, okay, you leave me alone.
What?
No,
So
those-
Ollie, what did you get? Did you roll for him or?
Yeah, it's in the chat. 9. I rolled with the what's it called? The magical die. Oh, W.
Second.
Do you want a supporting spell or a damage spell? I'll give you just one of those two.
I'll take a damaging spell.
Alright, here's spiritual.
As you send him out, you see Silver Spur, just down the street, kind of heading over here.
Like, oh shit.
Act not-
Oh, they hold
act nonchalant, bro.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Jump
Hold the phone. I'm gonna kind of
Yeah.
like yell inside, and I'm gonna tell like just try to grab the attention of like whoever can hear me type shit.
Yeah, you can
So
inside him if you'd like.
Insight? Can I do insight? Fuck it,
Yeah, you can inside him if you'd like.
bro. Insight real quick. Hold on, cause I ain't gonna lie. It's on site. If I sense anything else, oh, God.
You have a spiritual weapon, by the way, if you want to write it down, Tiny.
Yes, I got it.
Hold on. Hey, I can only use dark ones all like once per day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. 14.
14. He's got a mask on and he's kind of hard to read, but his hand's not on his gun and he's not like running. Like he's just walking. If whatever you take from that.
That's cool. And
Nah, I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I don't know.
whoa, Tiny.
I just know he kind of wants me.
Yeah. Can
I want
Hey,
him.
what? Hey.
Can I
He
talk
wants
to
me for real.
talk to
Pause,
CJ
pause.
before he's like gonna go and
Well, he already yelled.
yeah, I
mean,
know.
if you,
I
if you want to talk to him,
him,
like
yeah.
he's just
Yeah,
walking.
right
yeah,
here.
I want to be like,
Right
no, not Tiny, CJ. I want to be like, yo, Celeste said to like chill out and not like cause any more mayhem in her city. So like, if you want to do this, we gotta do this like some back alley shit, or we
I
gotta,
got
like,
dimension
let her
door. I
know.
could tackle him.
Yeah, but that's
I
just
go
you.
far.
We have to go and sprint. That means you got to hold your own for a little bit. And you got to tell us like exactly where you went. And if you haven't been there before, you're just kind of guessing in a direction, and that could be up to 300 feet.
I feel it.
You know, like I could try to give her a call. I try to give Thorn a call maybe.
You gonna let him bitch you? I'm playing.
You said you gonna let him bitch you?
Listen,
Bro,
CJ,
I would never take orders
No.
from a blonde bitch.
CJ, if you want to run it, you
The
just let me
is
know.
500 feet, not
It's 5. I
300.
thought it was 3. Holy shit. CJ,
No,
if
I'm,
you
like,
want to run
looking
it, let me know.
upwards-
Me and Demas are right there. Right, Demas?
Pioneer on the
Yes,
other
sir.
side.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You just have to say the word. But I'm just letting you know.
What if we just jump him in the manor? Just dimension
can I-
door into the manor.
Fuck it. Look, you know
You
what?
can't dimension
I'm
door
finna-
through
Nah, I'm
dimensions.
finna.
Alright, I'm
Just
walking
walk
out with
up.
them. I'm walking out with them. I can't let him
Walking
go
up.
alone.
Yeah, I'm walking up.
I
I'ma
can't
just-
let you go alone.
I'm gonna tell him.
Half a little.
Don't take another step.
He sits there. He kind of like puts his hands up, kind of like relaxed shoulders,
Cupcake.
sitting there.
Cupcake Sarah! Gus! I can't control Gus, but...
What?
Alright, so
Hey,
look,
open the door to your manor, and we just push him through.
It's,
Sarah's.
Yeah, he looks at you serious. He says,
Wipe the snot
says-
and tears off her face.
Sarah,
"I don't want no
outside.
trouble." I'm
sure
just
about that
passing
silver
through.
spur? I seen you picked up our bounty.
Zaya, gotta earn money somehow.
Well, I suggest you throw away that bounty if you know it's good for you.
He says there's no use in hunting prey that can't fight back.
You a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Kind of turn around. Was that aimed towards me?
He says, "Look, maybe when you're a little more competent, we'll settle our score. But right now, I don't want to make a mess of these nice streets here."
No, I'm gonna kind of can I roll Arcana to just like sense like magic from him? Like, just to-
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Mr. DM, man, what does Danger Sense say?
16.
The direction things are going, you think you're in danger. Things are escalating. What'd you get? 15? Or 16?
Yeah, 16.
On a 16, the biggest thing you sense from him is Abyssal.
Abyssal. Yeah, I'm not really trying to mess with Abyssal.
I said we run it.
Tiny,
can I-
I mean,
Can I tap?
all we heard was
I
him
love Tiny.
scream, we
I love
run
Tiny.
out.
Can I
My
tap
intrusive
Demas
thoughts.
and cast...
Tiny, we're behind him.
Vigilant
We can walk
Blessing?
up.
We can't.
He absolutely sees y'all. I'll tell you right now. He absolutely knows you're there.
We're flanking him or anything. I'm just saying, like,
Would you
you can
cast
keep
on
on
me?
both sides.
Vigilant Blessing, you have advantage on... initiative, sorry. I forgot the word.
Damn. All right, this is fuck.
He looks at you and he says, "Now, I'm not going to move, but you take one more step, and I'll fire."
All right. We
How
not
fast
gonna
is this
move.
draw?
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Fucking fast. I'll tell
Faster
you
than
that
you
much.
can
His
run.
draw is fucking fast.
I ain't
can
gonna lie,
move
he got
50 feet.
Abyssal.
The second, I'll tell you right now, the second you move, he's going to shoot you. The second.
And I feel like he gonna insta kill
Who's he aiming?
somebody.
He's aiming at CJ?
Oh, he's not aiming at all. His gun is still in his holster.
That's
Okay.
the worst part.
Alfonso, I'll tell you right now, because if Alfonso got a pretty, he knows about Silver Spur. He knows this dude is the quickest gun. He knows.
Yeah.
What's the move
I think-
here?
I think I'm
CJ?
gonna like try to.
How
I'm
many
gonna step in
bullets
front of
can he
CJ at
shoot?
least.
Yeah, CJ, as y'all are kind of sitting there staring at each other, you see Silver Spur kind of cock his head, and his right eye, instead of red, start to glow this kind of bright blue color, and it kind of looks like there's a reticle.
I'm slowly stepping in front of CJ to where he's hidden behind me.
And I throw an alchemist fire.
You're doing it now.
We
We can at least convince
Okay.
him to go to my manor. At least.
He's doing it. He's doing it. We're going.
Okay, wait,
He
I
does
haven't,
it. He does it.
I haven't
Alfonso.
done it yet. I
He looked
haven't
at you,
done it
Alfonso.
yet.
He kind of slowly moves his right hand and puts it over his holster. He says, "That's enough now."
Hey,
No.
hey. I'm just protecting him. You're protecting yourself. I get it. Let's talk this out, maybe.
You see, he kind of looks over his shoulder straight at you, Tiny, says, "Just let me through. I don't want no trouble."
You have a bounty on us. Fuck you mean, no trouble?
Okay, wait.
He says,
Wait,
"Let me
wait.
through. I don't want to have to paint these streets red."
That's so
Sir,
tough.
let's talk real quick, right? You're a bounty hunter. We're just some goofy adventurers. Let's talk real quick, man to man. You know, we're both living life on the road. So
He says, "Y'all threatened me first, son."
no, we're not. No one threatened. We're just scared for our lives, right? Because we heard that you're a big bounty hunter, man. You take on all these giant creatures, and you took a bounty with our heads on it. So we're just a little worried.
Says, "I wouldn't make good on it until y'all could at least fight back."
Understand. But before we continue, right? Let's just nice little conversation going on. We'll let you through if you promise to not hunt us. Let's say let's give it half a year.
Says, "No can do, son."
Oh man.
You're not my dad. All right, don't you call me son.
You think?
I'd be disappointed if I was.
Listen here, you fat bitch. You ugly ass motherfucker with your crippled ass arm.
No.
Like, I got all my limbs. Where your limbs at, bitch? Like, what's going on? I'm just trying to be nice over here, and you trying to get rowdy. So what you want to do?
Can I
So-
insight Tiny?
I don't see how cornering a man is nice.
And no. We're not cornering. If you this bad bitch, this ain't cornering. This is a fair fight, right? You a big bad bounty hunter. My thing is, if you scared to take on, let's say 5, 6, maybe 8 people, and you saying we can't fight back, put them up. Drop the guns, hands up. Let's get it.
Says, "Are you sure?"
I'll tussle.
Can I insight Tiny to see if this is leading to a fight?
This is probably leading to a fight.
Absolutely.
Yes, okay.
This is
Can I offer?
100% leading
Can
to a
I
fight.
offer him? I'll say, if you don't want to paint the streets, I also don't want to get in trouble with the mayor. We can take this back to my place and deal it out.
Says, "I don't want to fight, but it's apparent y'all don't feel the same."
Well, we don't want a bounty on our heads to be taken by some fucking crazy ass bounty hunter that's never failed a bounty. I mean, you got to understand, we're the ones being threatened here, right? Like, you understand that?
You're the one who got the bounty on you, not me.
Yeah, but you could just like not take. You could see how fucking different we are.
Man,
No, we can't.
How much is the bounty on us?
look, I'm a whisper, man.
It's like a few
This dude-
thousand.
Fuck this dude,
what
Silver
if-
Spur. He's one of my exclusive souls that I'm supposed to extract.
There's
Fuck the
also a
bounty.
bounty on his head.
It's a big bounty on his
A
head.
big one.
Man,
I don't like the way he's talking to us.
I say, okay. Okay.
this
Let
is
me
the
go in first.
consequences of our actions. You know what I'm saying? But-
Hey, consequences of our actions.
hey, if somebody don't convince me, bro, I'm about to do something.
I'm about
do
to
something
swing.
crazy.
Is anybody against
And-
this fight? Sarah, Cupcake, y'all against this?
I'm against it. I'm against it. Gus, tire me out. Gus, tire me out. I
You
can't.
can sit
I'm
out
in
and
love.
wait. You can sit out and chill out with
No.
Me, she can sit on my shoulders.
Well, I am already
Oh
sitting
my
on the shoulder,
God.
and I'm like my face is red from crying. Like I'm a
Oh.
mess right now.
if I can get him to agree to fist fight only.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's
No
not gonna do
guns.
that. He's a gunslinger. He will
That's
get
what I'm
himself
saying.
a gun.
But if
Hey,
he wants
he's
to
a-
buy,
He's
He
a
acting
bounty hunter.
confident.
He's a bounty hunter.
Let's
He
put
ain't
our hands
honorable.
up. Let's put
Let's
them hands
take him
up.
to the mansion at least.
He doesn't want to go to the mansion.
Did he
He
say
said he
no?
wants to leave.
hey, look, fuck it, let him box right here. And,
I'll
you know,
box him.
All right,
I'll
Charles,
box him.
Go for it. Go.
Can
Can
I?
before we start, I noticed this is getting out of hand. Can I tell Ethan to? Do you want to be part of this fight, Ethan? Because I'm gonna tell you to just leave so you don't fuck shit up with Celeste.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
I'm
gonna happen
be part of
either
the
way.
fight. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
think-
part of the fight.
Oh no.
I'm not letting y'all fight without me now.
Can I
Who
can
else
I
is gonna tell the story?
roll an attack reckless, and while
Can I-
doing
can I
that,
roll
can I
puppy eyes?
rage?
Roll puppy eye.
So,
Can I
okay,
roll
this is
Sway
what I'm gonna ask right now. You need to make a group decision. Are you fighting him?
No,
Oh,
we're not
fuck.
fighting
Okay,
him.
can we
You have to say it
can
in
we get
chat.
him to
So
agree to box?
tiny,
Tiny.
only
Tiny's
tiny,
attacking.
only tiny. I need you to roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Persuasion with disadvantage for a fist fight.
disadvantage. Yes.
Can
But I feel like that's
get-
the only time we
No
get some
bonuses.
No
You can have
bonus?
guidance if you want. I'll let
Oh,
you guide.
Jaws
I'll let
right
somebody.
there.
Can I get
I'll let
guidance
y'all
and a
guidance you.
bardic?
I'll let you get a
What
bardic.
should we
I'll
do?
tell you right now, the DC is fucking crazy.
I only rolled a 1, so.
Let me get that
Because
bardic.
y'all is
please.
absolutely right. This dude is a bounty hunter. He's got
What if I make
fucking
him a
no
beer
honor.
and a
He's
Like,
got
why would he have
item.
honor? He's just gonna shoot
Yeah.
you.
Buddy.
+3 to whatever your lowest roll is. Let me get a roll cam. Let's get a roll cam.
Can
Let's
you,
get a roll
even
cam.
if he rolled a 20, would it pass?
I don't think so.
That seems the
think that
most
might win in the
logical,
nat
but
20.
we're not a logical group.
Even a 20 is only
We have to go
23.
against the grain.
No, but it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a nat 20,
Okay.
fine. But he has to roll it twice because he's rolling with disadvantage. And if he gets this, then absolutely, I'll fucking give it to him.
2 8s.
Big.
Oh, you ain't fighting like this fucking fool.
Yeah, Tiny, he says, fists aren't really my style.
Or do I get disadvantage?
Because he's a bounty hunter and he doesn't have morals.
Damn.
Well, he has morals. He just doesn't
That's-
care about fair fights.
That's the only way we would have had any sort of advantage because I would have just tried to jump him or something when his back turned.
I mean, we can
Let's
jump him.
go
If he,
before him. We have a lot of
I don't
spellcasters.
think so.
we can still jump him.
If we fight him, bro, 2 people are dying. I'm letting you know that right now. 2
Hey,
people are gonna
but
die.
the thing
have
is, if
revives?
I get
You gotta be
if
okay with
generous.
that.
That's
I get
generous.
hit to 0,
That's generous.
if I get knocked to 0, I still have my racial ability, reckless endurance.
no.
So I'm at 1. So
We're about to all
technically,
die.
I really.
He has
I really-
legendary
Okay.
actions.
he has legendary actions.
The only way we might
so
have a
look.
chance is if we roll crazy on these initiatives. We
Yeah,
have
y'all have to
have more
lie.
damage.
Y'all have to crit the fuck out of them. You'll have to not die. That level up got y'all feeling
Please.
different, bruh.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. Please.
Can we
please just
let Mish
stop.
Like, oh my god, like,
persuade him?
He said it,
enough?
man. He said that.
Can I persuade him with puppy eyes? Can I roll cute?
He just kind of looks at you. He's like, you can't see behind his mask, but you probably think he's confused. Yeah, he's getting mixed signals here.
Yeah, okay.
Like, no, I want to fight.
wanna fight it so
bad.
Fuck it, man. Look.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
group
Why don't we
decision.
fight him later? We're
Group.
gonna fight him either way. Like, he's not gonna give
Yeah,
up the
but
bounty
that-
on us. We're gonna
That's
fight him later.
what I was gonna say.
But
He
think
got
about it.
But this
legendary
guy just told us
If
he's
we
gonna
get-
But
clean
to
the
play
streets
play
with
devil's
dynamite.
advocate, this is a really good situation. You know,
It's on 1
It's
about
like,
it,
right
right?
now.
No.
how often are we gonna have like?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just let y'all argue. I'm just saying both have points, but
Wow.
you know.
CJ is
Oh,
going to
no.
a meeting in the Hells, right? He's meeting up with Alistair there. If he brings a soul from the list,
That would be
that's
big.
pretty big.
that is pretty
And if we
big.
kill
Alright,
this guy, we make a fuck ton of money. Think of the
And
gear
we make
upgrades
a
we could
full
get.
ton.
We just spend money too.
Yeah,
It's
think of the
also
gear
good.
upgrades we could
Alright.
get.
We
If
can
we
turn
fight
in
him
the
now-
bounty right here.
Yeah, but what if
I'll
what if
say
we get
this,
shot?
if we wait too
No,
long, he will
the
put the
thing
drop
is,
on us, right?
if
Which
we
we bad.
kill him here, we're gonna put a bounty from everyone else in this town. You can't
No,
fight
it's not
here.
illegal to kill bounty hunters. It can't be.
Oh.
Especially if he has a bounty on himself. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's,
We just be collecting money. But also, like, if we let him go, he could attack us when we don't know. This dude's a gunslinger. He could just kill someone.
We're also planning to leave soon.
Yeah.
And it's true. We kill him when we leave.
No,
we get
this
the
is
bounty
the
on him.
argument
shit.
against fighting.
Oh,
I mean, if we leave, he's gonna.
He's
sorry,
here.
bro.
He's
I'm
here.
sorry, bro.
We're leaving to the Hells and then going to the capital.
we're already going to hell. Come on.
I don't want to.
Got a point.
We're all wanted.
But he's cute. But he's cute.
He has a mask
Nobody
on.
see his
looks
face, Sarah. You
don't
can
know what he
barely
looks
see his
like.
face.
He's crippled.
and
So
Okay. This is a case for Jupiter. He has a mechanical arm. You can work on it.
I want that.
See? All right, hear me out. Mish, he has a cool hat.
Oh, but he's like real cute under
but
the
a cool
or
hat.
something like
But a really cool hat.
Pancake also has a
Really
cowboy
cool hat.
hat, so it's like
Exactly. You can match with
no,
both
because
animals.
you could just like ask Pancake for it.
Pancake will never take off her hat.
Did all three of our animal friends could match?
That's what I'm saying. Our bird, our bear, and our raccoon.
We have
They could
guys
all be
so
matching.
racist.
It's not
Look.
racist. I'm just saying y'all could all match.
I will be real. I'm gonna be like that speech.
Wait,
that,
can I use my ball of clairvoyance? I'm gonna rub
Okay.
it
What does
off.
that do?
The only one who can see
I
into
don't
the
know.
future is
I don't know. I want to
Pancake, and
see the
I'm not
weather for
doing that
tomorrow.
her.
I don't know.
You can see into the
Pancake.
future.
Bro, Pancake
Yeah.
can do so
Yeah.
much.
She
What
can see
the
to the
fuck?
future, what?
Huh?
Yes,
What?
I had this.
Why
She got a
doesn't she use
fucking
it?
raccoon.
It was a,
She
it was a
never seen in the
gift.
future.
It was a gift from the
Caleb, I'm
Raven
using-
Queen, and she's never used it.
I'm using it.
What the fuck? Oh god. Oh, dude.
All right. Should we just vote on it, or should we just keep arguing?
I
think
mean,
we just vote.
We should vote.
Vote.
At least see where everyone's at with a vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. Just say yes or no in chat, I guess.
Or just
Yeah, just say yes or no. Count them.
it's 2. Fuck.
2-2.
That's 3.
3-2.
Fuck.
3-3.
The boss got the deciding vote.
Damas,
insane.
the time.
Wait, can I try to convince Demas?
Can I try to
The boss? No. Everybody's made their case.
That's-
The boss-
Why do I feel
It's-
like I'm playing like a game,
it's
bro?
3-3.
It's crazy.
It's 3-3.
It's
Like no
Yeah,
Among
just,
Us out here?
Homie is
Yeah,
standing. Oh
playing
my
these
god.
games.
Oh my god, brother.
The thing
It's
is leaving.
contemplating.
He's gonna flip a
He's
coin.
gotta leave.
He's gonna flip a coin.
Are you
Wait,
smoking?
high or
Oh, that's a
low?
coin.
Wait, high or low in chat. High or low in chat. Roll high, low in
Let him
chat.
flip. Let him flip. Let him flip. Let him
Let him
flip.
flip. Let him flip.
Damn it.
Oh shit!
Alright.
It's a yes!
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Hold on. That's just a vote. That's just the vote.
That's the
That's
vote.
just-
Now we know where
Just to
everyone
see where
stands.
everybody head at. That's still not the decision.
Yeah, that's where
Oh my
everybody
God.
stands.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll let everybody make their case now.
Alright, I've already spoken. I'll
Alright,
let y'all.
Sarah, you're first on the list.
This is not a time or a place. I think he's not gonna give up on us, but I don't want to fight right here, right now.
Okay. For me, if this guy says that he's stronger than us, he can wipe the floor with us, Jaw would have no part in that and would want to
I
attack
got the
immediately.
biggest grin right now. Ooh. I've
Tiny.
been wanting to fight with this guy forever.
Okay.
Is it just S stock?
No.
Oh god.
Okay, hear me out.
Homie,
It's a bounty hunter, and now he knows that we're after him. He's gonna be hunting us down now, and then we won't be safe traveling. And I don't want to put the NPCs at risk, because what if this motherfucker could jump into a different dimension? We've already dealt with fuckers like that before. There's no reason he can't do it if he's this high tech, like high valued bounty hunter.
Is that your argument?
That is my argument. I've been
my
speaking
turn?
a lot
Yeah,
though.
so it's my
I'm like,
turn?
go ahead.
All right. Point 1. He is way above our level and can probably clear us to the point where our DM is fucking grinning.
Fuck.
2. CJ is standing directly next to me and can smell perfume on my shirt. And I'm going to say, I've been told not to fight in the mayor's streets anymore. And I'm not going to go against that, but I'm also not going to let y'all like do this shit alone, obviously. 3, we just got in a big ass fight and almost lost 3 people. Right? And 4, he doesn't even want to fight. Jumping him is against morals if we have any, and I don't think it's fair to make 3 people that say no fight, because we're going to fight anyways, right? We don't want everyone to die, but it's still not like a fair point. And we're leaving, meaning that if he doesn't follow us, we're going to go to the capital. We're going to be in hell. He's not going to follow us in hell because there's no fighting in hell. And the capital, there's all of the capital guards, the city guards there. So as long as we're not in like an alley, then we should be fine. That's my
It's fucking Bazinga.
CJ.
Shit, this dude's obviously on my list. I'm still torn. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want to fight him now because I don't know what's the next chance, but it does make sense. You know, he is a way higher level than us, but you know, thinking about it like this, 3 people said no, and I feel like around that amount might die, and for that reason, I feel like I changed my answer to no. You know what I'm saying? So like,
All right. Jupiter said no. Go ahead, Jup.
I did. This is gonna be a lot, I think. He has a gun. Kind of scary. I'm with Mish. We're gonna fight him inevitably. So I think we should wait. Because we can always like go back to Alfonso's mansion, right?
Yeah, but it's only once a day. So like, if we go back now, then we can't go back later to like rest and sleep. Actually.
Yeah, but like, if you can use it once a day, then I'm sure we could do this. We could just do it another time. So I'm not fully saying never. I'm just saying not right now. I just think we really need to go.
Robot arm.
But later.
But what if he attacks us later?
Well, he's not going to send people after us, like, while we travel. It's only going to be him.
How do you know?
He works alone.
Because
Bounty hunter.
he seems pretty
always
cocky.
He said he works alone.
He's confident enough to
Yeah,
take on 8
he's
people
stated
on his
before
own.
that he works
Yeah,
alone.
he said this when he picked up the bounty.
So either he's extremely stupid and not very powerful, or he's too powerful for us. He's not going to send people after us.
He could just be. Hey, that's a good point. He could just.
Shit, Tiny.
He could just be a
bum.
level 1 shitter.
He could just be a bum.
I don't think
He
DM
could
would
have
be
like
smiling like
he,
that.
he could have like a 24 charisma, and he could just be very
But the
charismatic.
target on his eye is a little bit sketchy.
It's just like LEDs he bought from Party City.
Stefan, you're
I
convincing
think we
me.
should.
Stop.
But think of how badly Caleb wants to fight with this guy.
Fuck that.
Do it later.
That's the bad thing.
No. Jupiter, peep this shit though.
Oh my god.
Like,
On
I'm just
another
saying,
note,
Do it again. I didn't see.
Tens of thousands of gold on this guy's bounty.
Demas, what's your argument? Oh, Jupiter. were
My
you going to
argument
say-
is.
Nope.
Oh, go ahead.
My argument is he knows we're onto him now. He knows that we know he's hunting us. Alright? That means most likely his attack on us is probably going to get, his timeline's probably got pushed up. And he will probably attack us on the road, where we're going to fight him sooner than later. That's pretty much guaranteed.
Well, he did say he wanted to wait till y'all were stronger.
He did.
Yeah, he also could be lying.
Insight.
people
Can I
could lie.
insight him on that?
Nope. Too late for
Too
insight.
Cool.
People lie. Alright? That is also a thing.
Tiny lies about his money all the time.
And like I said, he's worth a lot of money. We don't have the drop on him, but we are starting off at equal ground. Where if he surprise attacks us, we're fucked.
The guild also said no fighting, and we're in front of their fucking place, so that's probably
Inside the
That's just
guild.
inside.
Oh, okay.
There's no fight inside the guild.
We're all outside.
All right.
And technically this is a public dispute. Right? This is an agreed
Still
upon
illegal,
fight.
but
Yeah,
To
you
fight
still
inside
can't-
the
Between bounty hunters. And like another thing too, why we probably should fight now than later. I'm not a bitch.
type shit. We ain't
That's
bitch made.
All right. Are we gonna
Bro.
re-up our votes?
Is
People
anyone
of the
changing
court.
besides CJ?
Well, that breaks it to no's win if CJ
Yeah,
changes.
if no one's changing besides CJ, knows when.
To the people of the jury. We ain't no bitches. Come on.
you know,
They not
These
like
colors don't
us.
run.
You know,
These
these
They
colors
people-
not
don't
like
run.
us.
these people counted on me to lead them for a reason. I can't let them just die like that. If
They not
willing
like
to.
us. They not like us. Come on, think about it. Kendrick
It's
Lamar
CJ.
said that shit.
But CJ the
If they're not
Huz.
willing to die, I can't send nobody to die.
But
You have to
CJ
be
the
willing to
Huz.
die.
Fuck the Huz. No, they can take this motherfucker's head.
I got someone.
What is
I
he?
can send.
I will listen to Sarah and back up then.
Okay.
Are we not doing it?
Knows one.
Yeah,
That was one eye. Okay.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Can I ask him for his number?
Not giving you his fucking number.
Well, no.
Okay,
I wanna,
can I get your number?
yeah, I want to ask him. Be like, can I get your number and we can deal this out later then when we're stronger.
No.
That way you don't have to find us.
No.
He's
Uh,
gonna
he's
find
gonna
us.
find
I don't
us.
think he has problems finding
I
us.
have no
You
problem.
know what?
I'd like to walk up to
Fuck it,
CJ.
man.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Have
it.
it?
What?
Sorry, no, my fault. No,
Whoa,
my fault.
bro,
No,
watch your mouth.
I didn't mean like that.
Watch
I didn't mean
your
like that.
mouth.
I was clearing my throat. I was clearing my throat. And I was gonna start.
I was like, oh shit, see, just swap the
Oh,
let's go.
Go on. Like,
Oh,
Wait, hold on,
man.
Hey, Gus said no. It's over.
Yeah, Gus just.
What?
I like to walk up to CJ, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "I think this is a mistake, but I'll follow your lead."
Appreciate that. Like,
If
He
the
looks at Joel.
homies just turn around, I'll sneak them.
Yeah.
You could, yeah,
He looks at y'all. He kind of like uncocks his gun that y'all didn't even realize was cocked. Says, "Good choice."
You sure you're not gonna give me your number? I could
But
call
tell
you
him.
later when we're ready.
I'm gonna tell him.
Roll
I'll see
persuasion with
you.
disadvantage.
Well, I get advantage on persuasion.
Just roll it regularly.
Yeah.
DC's a 30.
Roll the pants.
God.
I'll guide him. Yeah, I'll guide you.
Yeah, you're gonna guide me +3. I have to roll 18.
Nat 20.
I have to roll 18. Wait, can I? I'll bardic myself too. Fuck it, just for the fun of it.
It's a 30.
Yeah, I have +10.
Oh.
Wait, you said 30?
Yeah, the AC's a 30.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
17. 17
Yeah,
and above.
I bardic myself, so +6.
14 and above.
Oh.
Damn.
Wait, I can
Damn.
inspiration myself. What time is it?
You can inspiration.
Yeah, fuck it. So advantage?
Oh, nice.
No, just roll regular.
Dumb.
Oh my
28
god.
Oh,
plus
28
6.
plus 6.
Plus
34.
Plus 6.
plus the 3 too.
Yeah, 2,
Yeah,
3.
+3. It's +6.
okay.
I get his number.
Okay.
Get his
Uh,
phone number?
You see him pull out this kind of tiny sheet of paper, this little black pen, writes down his number, hands it to you. He says, "But I'll have no problem finding you."
Yeah. Well, now you don't need to. So sit back and drink some mimosas, whatever you're into, man.
If I send him memes, will he kill me?
I have his number. You don't have his. You don't have a phone, Mish.
Ah,
We still haven't gotten you one.
He says, "If you'll excuse me now," make his way.
Yeah. I'm just gonna eye him, make sure he doesn't do nothing to see.
He wouldn't do nothing if he said he wasn't.
He was a bum.
If
I
he,
could have
and
took
if he
him.
and if he wanted to, he probably could have already.
I could have took him.
You just
And
had
you
a
just-
bard step in front of you to protect you, by the way.
Continues walking down the street.
Nah, I knew things were getting real when I seen this nigga kid little face. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no cap, bro. That
He
fucking
started
giggle.
smiling. I
Should have
said,
turned the
oh,
face
nah.
cam off.
I said, nah.
Should have turned it off.
Look, I mean, we knew the guy was, we
Yeah,
knew the
but
guy was bad as
We
fuck.
could have.
I knew it was bad, but
We could
that
have.
just scales the danger.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say it wasn't winnable. I'm not gonna say that.
Dude,
But
we
it
the
was
chances
barely
of winning was probably
faced
like
higher threats.
people were gonna have to
just-
die.
We
I mean,
just
we have
killed
to
the
die.
big
We have
owl,
a
bro.
bunch of spellcasters. We might have been able to like CC him at least.
I used
We
two
coulda
level
killed
2
him.
spells.
No, hold on. First of all, we didn't kill the big owl. We got saved.
We
We
killed the big
forget
owl.
we
No, we
ran
killed
out.
the owl.
Yeah.
Oh, we killed the big
Cupcake killed
owl. Yeah.
Cupcake killed the owl.
Knocked him out,
Oh,
and
I'm
then
stupid.
Yeah, but I freed God.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
She did free
she
God.
Did, yeah, she did free God.
My bad.
Who cut off
Evil
my old
God.
D&D character's arm? Bless that.
It
Rest in
happens.
peace.
oh, is that where he lost the arm?
Hey, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I had to think about all the lives that we probably would have lost.
Think about
that's my
it.
leader.
Do you know how much money that motherfucker is worth?
Yeah,
Y'all
we'll
would've-
get it
We
later.
gonna kill him. We
How many
gonna
people
kill
do you
him.
think would've-
We would have made bank.
Let's
We
go
gonna
inside
kill
and argue
him.
this. How about that?
Yeah, he's like right there listening.
Yeah,
He's
we
like,
could have
"Alright."
made bang. Yeah, let's go
On
inside.
second thought.
I like to say something about the group.
If only one
altogether.
person said no, I would have for sure did it. But it was.
I felt bad when he said that everyone that said no had to fight. I probably would have switched too.
Yeah, like I said that. I was like, dude, like
Yeah, I
none of
know.
us are gonna just like sit back and watch.
Stick to your
Yeah.
guns.
Because if you guys died saying no, that would feel really
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to Even though
That
it's just
was-
a fictional
We'll have
character,
to
I would
agree
get
it's
to
only
live.
I
us.
would have sacrificed Tiny if
Yeah,
it meant we
And
could have
then you're down. He's gonna turn around and shoot
they do.
Cupcake.
But you
Someone else,
are.
yeah.
But I'm not trying to sacrifice
I
Cupcake
would
if she wasn't trying to get sacrificed.
no.
Yeah.
Y'all can stay back. I would have sacrificed
Listen.
Tiny.
He has a
Thor didn't
gun.
wanna
It didn't
fight.
matter. He was
Send me
gonna.
to hell with that motherfucker
I don't know
with
what
me.
the range is on his revolver, but I'm pretty sure he could have
He's
cut us
not.
up anywhere.
He can't
not
pull
gonna
the
shoot
trigger if
you.
I'm hugging him.
He's gonna shoot the casters behind you. He's not gonna shoot you.
He can't pull the trigger if he's sitting in my foreskin. Come on, think about it.
My DC's only 15, bro. He's making that.
That's what I'm s- Bro, Caleb showed his face,
I can
man. That
hold
was
person,
danger
but he's
enough.
getting a 15.
Right, that's
We
I was
could-
like, I
we
was
coulda-
like, ah.
we
Caleb was
could have
piling
taken
a little
him.
too hard on
We
him. It made me
coulda-
uneasy.
Once I seen him grinning, I said, "Oh yeah, bro." I started having
Man.
second thoughts. I was like, I don't know.
I couldn't help
Caleb-
but use a little bit. I should have kept it off.
I was
Caleb
100%
knew what
prepared to
he
die.
wanted, so he tried to persuade us.
Yeah, and he's going to kill Demas and Alfonso first. He already tried.
For real, dude. That's
Y'all are the ones pressing him.
No, it wasn't me. It was CJ. That
No,
was
no, no,
You
CJ.
said don't take another step, and you were like, okay, I'll take 2 steps.
Yeah, well, I was just getting in front of CJ. So he shoots me and not him.
I don't know who was pressing who, but I think we could have taken him.
Thor
Walking
that
down
wanna
the street.
fight can fight, but I would just sit there with Sarah on my shoulders, and then when everyone is dead, we would just go willingly.
We would just,
You know.
yeah, we would just.
That would have been fine.
What do you mean?
No,
They also have a bounty on their head.
would
He's
have
not
ran
gonna
the
leave everyone.
ones. I would
He's
have
just
ran
down the
the
street.
ones.
Hey, he's just down the
No.
street.
Stop it.
We're
Caleb.
inside.
The
We're
entire
inside.
group starts running after him.
I
Come on,
got
Craig,
second
me
thought-
and you against the world. Me
Rematch.
and you against the world.
I can send
I
him.
would
I would
dagger
follow
him.
him.
I
Fuck it,
would
let's
have
go get
ran
him.
the ones.
against
Fuck
the
it, I'll
world.
run after him.
Nathaniel C and D ulting.
Yeah,
What
that's
if we throw
against the
Gus
world.
at him?
Us against the world.
It's co-op time.
I mean, if you want to fucking get in an ISO ult with him, Tiny, you can.
No.
It's you and me.
Hey,
I don't have
believe
Revivify.
it. I don't know what ISO is.
I have Revivify.
From
I
Valorant.
do. I do.
I do.
I-
Do we have
I don't
diamonds
play
worth?
Valorant.
Do we have 100 diamond gold dust worth?
How much? He said that we didn't have to have
100
diamond. How much gold is it?
worth of diamond
yeah.
dust. Do we have 100 gold worth of diamond dust?
I believe it's a K.
I think it's.
I have enough.
Is it 1K?
Just for Revivify.
I have 8K.
believe it
If
is
we
a
have
K.
1K combined, we can.
It says
I
in
have
Revivify.
8K.
Joel, if you want to read it. Not
I know.
diamond
but
dust.
So he said we didn't. He said we didn't need
300.
diamond. We just needed
Yeah,
like
just,
the money.
you just needed the gold
equivalent of
amount,
it.
so it's
Okay.
300. But I'm gonna make it a K.
I have 8K.
All right,
I'm
well,
gonna give. Okay,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
give
give
it
you my
to-
money and then run the ones real quick. All right.
Don't say wow after how much fucking money I've given y'all.
No, I didn't
Okay.
say wow.
Oh, somebody said wow.
No, can
Hear
you
me
give
out.
that to Joel at least? Give Joel 1,000 because he's the only one with Revivify.
I will. No, I will
think
give you
Jupiter has
all
it, too.
my
Oh,
money.
Jupiter, yeah, sick.
I will give. Oh come on, man! I'm gonna give you all my money and I'm gonna run the ones with the motherfucker real quick. If I get the soul, I'm keeping the guns and everything he got.
Okay,
on.
but if he kills Tiny, he's taking the body. Y'all aren't gonna be able to revive him. That's part of the
That's my
bounty.
That's
We're
not
gonna
how it
have to
works. You
fight
need the
him.
body
No,
for
not how it
Revivify,
works.
yeah. For
Tiny-
true
Tiny-
resurrection, you can have just a piece of them, but
Hey, how much is our bounty even worth right now?
like
Tiny, I
2K.
think if we were gonna
a
take
few
this
K.
fight, we had to take it there.
I say let me run the ones, and if I think I'm about to die,
Tiny,
jump
there's,
in.
fuck it, we
I've-
ball. I don't fucking know.
Tiny, I've never actually used this spell before. I can't guarantee it's.
Nah, I should be fine. I should be fine. Cause think about it. If I kill that motherfucker, I'm taking the robot arm. I'm turning myself into Bucky. I'm keeping the revolvers.
Again.
Who's Bucky?
Tiny, Tiny, is it worth the chance
From
of
Goblin
you never
Riders.
coming back?
Dude, if I get to turn into a cyborg orc that grows into a kaiju, I think it's fucking worth it.
do it like
Nathaniel, doesn't this sound familiar? Doesn't this sound familiar,
It
Nathaniel?
does.
It does. I don't like being on this side of it.
Guys, you
I don't
shouldn't
like
beat up
being
an
on
old
this side of
man.
it.
Guys, you shouldn't strip an old man. Guys.
Oh no, more so, Nathaniel, don't try to grapple Asmodeus, the king of hell. I mean, it works, but it's still crazy.
You know what? You're
Oh, hey,
right.
y'all
You're right.
better
Thank
act
you,
right
Caleb.
when we
Do
go
it,
to those
Tiny.
meetings.
Just do it. Just do it.
No, it's too late. Votes are in. It's too late.
Votes
It's
are
over.
He said he's down the street.
that only took half an hour to decide.
Oh my god, it did. That's so silly. Half an hour just to back out? Fucking hell.
Guys, we're level
Hey.
6.
Hey man, look at it like this. Half an hour, we're all alive. You know what I'm saying? It could have been half an hour and like
Yeah, but we could have been. It could have been half an hour, and we would have been rich. We would have been rich. We would have gotten a robot arm for Jupiter. We would have gotten revolvers for somebody.
I was-
If we
I
had
was
help,
in
I'd
poor
say yes.
position.
If we had like
I was
Orion
in poor
with us,
position.
yes.
All I'm
was
saying.
If you had Orion with you, yeah. that
Maybe
would
if
be
we had
way easier.
I
Pancake
assume
too.
Orion could just 1v1 him. He's like the
Yeah,
number
that
one
would be a
adventurer in the
1v1.
world.
Yeah. That would be a 1v1. I mean, if y'all wanted to help, y'all would be way more likely to win if you had Orion.
Like we could maybe ask Farrell, but like that's a big ask.
Given Orion is down an arm, so he's not exactly,
We
Trust
could
me.
have asked Thorn. Oh
It's
my
all
god.
good.
I
It's
told
all
you we could
good.
call Thorn. I said this earlier.
Well,
We could've-
Thorn can't do anything. Silver Spur hasn't done anything illegal.
Bounties aren't illegal.
It's
yet.
all good. It's all
He
good.
touched me sexually.
Okay,
Alright.
Hinder already left. There's no court case.
Alright.
So
what's
what's the plan now? Yeah, are we getting ready to
So-
go to hell? Or
Well,
are we getting ready to
well,
travel to the city, big
Well,
city?
we can travel to the city and hell will come to us, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I guess we start
No,
traveling.
hold on. Hey, Joel's trying to say.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
When I joined y'all, I was searching for my friends, and you guys had one. You had Zorbathil. He's a friend from a past life, and Hinder, when he was here, told me where I may be able to find more, and he said there's a very short time that they may be in the location he knows they are. I do want to go to the capital with you. I do want to go to hell with you, but there's a chance I may need to make that a priority.
There's a short
You're
time. for
leaving
us to
us?
go
We get
to
it, Bo.
What
We
is
get
this?
it, Bo.
What is this place?
We originally come from the astral plane, a desolate hellscape with mind flayers and things that attack you. And we were pirates back in the day. Our ship was attacked by, according to Hinder, one who has basically made a monopoly on the astral plane named Zora, and we think our friends may be there trying to form a rebellion against her. It's a northern town called put it down. Bornthal, if you know of anything of the astral plane.
Bornthal. No, I don't think I ever heard of Bornthal.
So you're
Oh.
And for y'all worried about time, astral plane time works way different. They would like once y'all went and came back, it'd be like no time passed.
If that's the case, if time moves faster in the astral plane, or
slower. It'd be opposite.
Lower. Yeah.
Slower in the astral plane, yeah.
I thought
So my thing is like with the time lining up, could we travel to the capital
oh shit, my camera.
once
Sorry.
we get there, find someone that could send us to the astral plane, do that, and then come back to the material plane and do the rest of it? Is that how the time lines up? Like, could we do that?
You don't know.
We don't know.
No. The only thing I know is that Hinder said he could take me to the astral plane, and that he said it was something that wasn't entirely uncommon, so there may be someone at the capital who could do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because he's also going to the capital as well for the meeting.
Yeah.
That's why I was
So
thinking we go there.
If we go to the capital, we do the hell trip. Maybe after we could look into
yeah.
going to the astral plane.
Yeah. That, cause,
Stefan got the Five Nights at Freddy's cam.
no cap.
Alright, you leave me be. I'm trying to fix it.
What is
My
happening?
cam's not
tend to
even
get a little
working,
quirky
so-
at night.
Horror, horror.
You leave me be. I'm fixing it. We're all good.
So if we start
Michael, don't leave me.
traveling now, we could get to the capital in like what, 3 days, 4 days? I think you said, Caleb.
It'd be like a week
A
venture.
week trip.
Yeah, and then
So
we,
by the time we get to the
And that's
capital,
like
we
that's
would
like heading straight there, no detours,
yeah, I
just
don't
fucking running.
think we need a detour, but
when
Well, you
how-
wanted to go visit that town, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
yeah, well, we can do
Yeah,
that
well,
later. If we're pressed for time, I mean, they can just get
We're
taxed
not-
for another month. I don't care.
We can go wherever. You know what I'm saying?
How long until your hell thing? How many days is it?
Hard to say specifically, but Ollie's got like 3 days, 4 days. But they're coming to y'all to get y'all. They're not gonna.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that could
so it'll
happen
happen
on
like
the road.
while
yeah.
we're on the way
Yeah,
to.
Yeah. And again, I can't give you exact time frames, but hell time works differently than astral and material.
So if we start traveling now, like get the preparations, get a cart with a door so we can go to the manor, then we could start our travel. 3-4 days into our travel, we go to hell, come back, continue traveling to the capital, find someone that can send us to the astral plane, do a little school trip, hopefully find something or someone to help Joel out, go back to the material plane, and then we should be in time for the events and the capital
festival.
meeting.
Yeah.
Because the capital meeting is like one of the big things that we wanted to go to. Because we could.
Well, it also depends if y'all wanted to fight in the tournament.
Yeah.
That is true.
Big. I do.
Big thing though. If you remember, it said people from the Beast Plane would show up in the Hells every now and then for the like meetings in the like before.
Mm.
Do you think somebody in the Astral Plane would also show up? We just take their way home.
Awesome.
Hell, astral beings didn't usually go. It was mainly Beastland people because they like one of their portals in the Beastlands led to hell.
Okay,
So they weren't really there for business. They were just there to make sure no fuck shit was going on.
got it. But would there be a portal to the Astral
There'd
Plane?
be
in the
somebody who
Hells?
could
Probably guide us there.
probably not. There could be somebody who could send you there, but like I said, like Hinder would come get you, or like even fucking Alistair might come get you.
Hender might be there because he's a lawyer for CJ.
Hinder
Right?
is going to be there. He told CJ he's going to be there.
He meant
can
like
talk
to bring us to hell. He meant like a thing.
Oh,
No.
who's going to get you? I mean, it's up to you. Whether you want, if you want Hinder to bring you, he can. If CJ wants Alistair to come get you, he can. It's going to be two way different ways, depending.
I think we meet up with Hender in the Hells, get CJ's thing done, and then we travel to the Astral Plane.
And Hinder is also a very intelligent man. He may be able to help us with timelines and lining things up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'd be able to help a lot more.
So it's like we travel, we get the cart with the door, we travel 3 days worth towards the capital, and as soon as Alistair comes to pick up CJ, we follow him, we find Hinder in there, and then once we finish with CJ's thing, we get Hinder to send us to the Astral Plane.
Cool. Anybody have any problems with that?
Hey, I like listening to Tiny make plans.
Dude, I should stop talking because my intelligence is 9.
So is
We have
mine.
the
It's okay.
smartest, most charismatic.
Oh wait, no, that's my
well,
strength.
good.
That's my strength. That's my strength.
My intelligence,
Oh,
my
good.
wisdom, and my charisma are all -1.
Does anyone have like a good intelligence?
Nope.
Are any of us
I do.
smart?
Yeah, you
we
have
have
an
an
artificer.
artificer.
The artificer.
Right,
It
right.
is my intelligence.
I just
Like
don't
my
bard.
intelligence is 14, but I act like my intelligence is negative 50 billion.
We should switch.
We should switch.
Gerald says, "Sound like a plan, guys."
Yeah. Can I?
And
just-
Gerald's from the Fae. He probably knows how to get to places.
Oh hey, CJ, what was that note? Maybe I can read it, or maybe Joe could read it.
You said no.
Yeah, that.
Hinder gave you a note.
Yeah, because it was Fae-ish, right?
I read
Hinder,
Sylvan.
is-
Hinder gave you a note of the name of the town your mom is in.
I read Sylvan.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
can
Gerald is
read it.
from the Fae. He could maybe read it.
I hand him it.
I also read Sylvan, so if that's what it is, I can read that.
Yeah, I mean it's Sylvan.
Yeah, I can help you out.
Yeah, you hand it to Alfonso. Alfonso, the town's name reads. What is it?
Why are you making
Cupcake, you fucking die.
Cupcake dies.
New bearskin red.
new skin?
Oh my god.
Okay, was there-
Erith. Erith.
Can I skin Cupcake for a coat?
She's right size.
If you want to fight her, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, she's dead. I mean, who else is going to use it?
Me.
Put it in the manor.
Can I get a wizard to like transform this coat into like a
Taxidermy?
lycanthrope? I want to turn into a werebear, so I'm gonna use her coat as.
I can turn you into a vampire.
I'm all right.
I want to be a
I
vampire.
like being outside.
A vampire.
A vamp.
Just wear a hat.
If the plans are made, that is where we'll end the session for today. With
We
making
get the
plans.
preparations tomorrow. And stuff.
I'm making plans to become a vampire.
And then,
Dub.
Oh my god, if I turn into a werebear and I stick with, because what's their thing is chaotic good? Is their nature?
oh, I couldn't tell you.
I think I heard that
Alignment?
somewhere. Yeah, the alignment is chaotic good.
Really?
For
I think so.
For a
No,
werebear?
just for werebears. Because
Wouldn't all lycanthropes
I think-
have the same alignment?
they're all
They're
different.
neutral good.
Neutral good.
hmm
I think I'm neutral good.
So if you think about it, Tiny turns into a gigantic thing, and then during a full moon, turns into a bear. Giant
Technically,
bear.
werebears are only allowed to be large unless like they're enlarged by something else.
I think we
so-
only have one lycanthrope that we know of, and it's not a bear. So
It was a tiger.
it was a tiger, and it was Orion.
He wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. We had to make a
But yeah.
fucking prison for him.
You did, yeah. We did. But yeah,
Yeah, but what's the alignment?
I
of a
wanted
player
to
tiger?
so badly fight that dude, though. I promise you.
So did
Dude,
I.
you're not the only
I'm
one.
with you.
I'm
with you.
still
but you don't-
fighting for it, bro. Let
I
me
gotta-
run
I
the
gotta be
one.
at this
thinking about
point he's
everybody,
gone.
bro.
He's not down the street anymore.
I
At this
know.
point,
No, that fucker's gone. We
I
can't. We
wanted to
can't.
fight him, but realistically, we just shouldn't.
We should,
but
but it
we
feels bad
fought-
to say like we know he's high level, so we shouldn't fight him.
No, that's
It
not. It's
does.
not bad. It's not
You
bad that
can
it
look
is.
at him and tell
Well,
that
he's
he's stronger than
intimidating.
us.
I mean, you can tell he's
Yeah.
strong, but like,
No. That motherfucker took on a creature that is way stronger than us
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah.
And didn't have any
that's the
scars
first
when he
thing we
came
heard
back.
of him.
The fact that we didn't even see that his gun was cocked. That
Oh, I mean,
that's
he would've-
already-
he would have fucked us up.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
wanted to fight him.
I would have
already
went
know off
home
of
with
the
a
first
bullet in my
action.
chest.
like I said,
Somebody was
I'm
gonna die.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't winnable because you never know. But if you thought the owl fight
Caleb's
was
like,
hard,
by sheer dumb luck.
yeah. If you thought the owl fight was hard, that would have been way harder.
We're only level
That's what I'm
6.
I mean,
saying.
to be fair, we've been getting by off sheer dumb
Why are you
luck.
trying to kill us, Caleb?
No,
Dude, all
That
my
was some stuff beyond your own scope.
all my
in my-
luck
in
has
my
been
defense.
stupid. All I
Yeah.
have is a giant stick and a giant body.
You should have seen what the old party did to some goblins. Stefan would be the only one that remembers, but CJ remembers what y'all did to those goblins. Bless up, rest in peace. They fucking massacred them for no reason.
Oh, yeah,
Said in the
hey,
Focus Mountains
reason.
atrocities.
Wait, did we?
yeah, it was
so-
the beginning of our campaign. We're like, mind you, everybody was still fresh to
Yeah.
D&D, so like, it was like no talkie. Let's just. I
Yeah.
forgot. Like, we didn't even like talk to nobody.
The
I think we
goblins
just
had a
approached
cow
them.
that was somebody else's, and they didn't ask why. And they just started fucking boxing everybody
Oh
and
my
killing
God.
them. They massacred the whole village. Like it could have been a misunderstanding. They just saved this
Oh my
cow.
God.
No, they just
they
fucking
just walked up
slaughtered all
and
of them.
killed them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Anakin on Tatooine when he went back for his mom.
Yeah.
Like fucking
The women
Murdered
and the
them.
Oh
children.
my god, yeah.
God.
Anakin.
Is that
yeah.
why we're war criminals? I killed a bunch of goblins.
Yeah.
No, y'all
not-
are wanted for murdering.
Why
people
are we
for jail.
wanted?
Yeah. Well, most of
Yeah, I don't
y'all
know
probably
why I'm
guilty by
wanted.
associated.
Yeah, everybody's guilty by association besides Tiny.
What did I do?
Tiny, what did you do, Tiny?
Because it's funny. The way they got Gerald was Gerald had talked to CJ at the very first interaction in the game was Gerald and CJ, and it's because Gerald was talking to CJ about fucking something. I don't know. I didn't make Gerald to be a companion. He was just meant to be like a one-off guy that he was going to talk to. And like Gerald went into him, and Gerald was like, "Fuck, I hate my bitch wife" or something like that.
Wait. I have notes
Oh
for
my
this. I have
God.
notes for this. Give me a second.
And then eventually.
Was it
Oh, wait, no,
CJ or DJ?
It was
you were talking
DJ.
about?
It was
It was-
DJ. It was DJ.
DJ.
So another
I
player
met
we used to
Gerald
have.
later.
So
Holy shit, we've gone through
they
a
started
lot of
running
things.
away from the police because they saved this girl that killed her family. This is Minstra. Minstra and just to fill y'all in, Juvia took Minstra to go contain her powers, just so we don't have a fucking party of 10 people. Anyways, So they saved her, and the townspeople didn't fuck with that. So they were like, "We're gonna arrest you. Get out of our town." And they saw Gerald. So there were two people in front of Tiny and DJ's way that wouldn't move. And then being level 1, like, it would have been hard. So Gerald went and pushed them both out of the way and rolled a nat 20 on an athletics check to fucking, like, Ray Lewis truck them out the way. And then as they were running, they started beating the shit and jumping Gerald.
Yeah.
So Tiny and DJ turned around with Minstra, the girl they just saved, and fucking slaughtered them. And then people saw, so they're
She
like,
threw a
"Oh,
wagon at the
yeah." She threw a wagon at them and cut them in half. And they're like, "Oh, these guys are fucking murderers." And then just kind of went from there.
And that's why we have them.
And in that fight that I was running, I created Gerald's character sheet during the fight because I did not expect him to fucking do that. That's the only time I've ever had to do that because they're like, "Gerald, we're taking you with us."
And it's funny, that's kind of Gerald's like little origin story too, because after that we just was like, fuck it, like Gerald's with us. He's like,
and then after that I wrote out all of Gerald's lore because I have to give him some. But originally he was just a fucking,
he was just a random.
Yeah, he was just a random.
As a matter of fact, no, Gerald was a drug addict.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
Gerald was addicted to. So Gerald was addicted to purple powder, which is D&D cocaine, and he was he was always high as shit off the purple powder. And then eventually,
Mishka have a bunch of purple powder.
yeah. So that's what happened. Pancake, Wu-Tang, she stole it from him to try to get him to get off of it, and then Mish stole it from Pancake. And she just carried it forever. And then she never did anything to it until the beginning of this arc when she just poured it on the street.
Yeah, the first thing I heard when I joined was Mishka pouring purple powder in the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I killed this one enemy by shoving purple powder
Yeah.
down his throat.
Yeah.
And then I put
then
it in
collected it
some
back.
slime, and then I collected it.
Ew.
And then she poured it all out once she got here because I was like, "It's illegal to have that," and she just like in broad daylight poured it out.
And then swept it under a vendor's cart.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Was the very
Why is all
first
this
thing I heard
purple
was
powder
that.
under your cart, sir? Huh?
Yeah, that dude's
There's
arrested.
no
I'll tell you right now, that dude's in jail. Y'all haven't gone yet, but that dude's in jail.
Mishka, you set someone up.
Are we the bad guys?
I think we might be the bad guys.
What are we,
You know
some
what?
kind of Dungeons and Dragons?
We're misunderstood.
How bad can I be?
We're
I'm just doing
misunderstood.
what
We're not
comes
bad.
Yeah,
Forgot
dude,
about the actions.
the early sessions in this campaign were fucking something else, man.
Oh my god.
No
Yeah.
talking, fucking straight hands.
No, because I have a list of like characters that don't show up.
Yeah, yeah.
And this, let's see, we
Funnily
have
enough,
Carrie,
Tony used
my
to have to
sag.
talk-
Carrie, DJ, and Millie.
Oh yeah,
Are those
that's
the
the
previous-
turtle.
Those are some of the old players that we first started
Mhm.
with. Carrie and Millie had to go to school, so they couldn't play, and then DJ, I just didn't. I think he was busy with college and shit.
What about Tiny? You said Tiny used to talk with what?
Oh no, I was saying you used to talk. You used to be the one talking us out of danger. That's why
Yeah,
it's so funny
that's
now.
true. You were the peacemaker.
Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah. Like I
peace.
used to always want to be doing some shit. Like, all right, let's go, and like Tiny, like, nah, man. Look, think about it.
You persuaded a group of goblins for a 1v1 instead of just a straight up fight. You were like, we don't need to do
Oh,
this.
I remember the bugbear.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bugbear. That's where you got your combo from, because you 1v1 that guy.
shit?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I talked to.
If you would have investigated it more, you would have found out that was your brother, but
You what?
Wait,
I'm just finding this out. I'm just finding this out.
I
Because
killed
my
my
brother just
brother.
figured this out.
why,
You killed
why,
your brother.
why would the bugbear have his family heirloom?
That's
Just randomly have it.
I don't know. He got it somehow from raiding the place.
Speaking of which, is it too early to know who I killed from the owl ship? Are we
Not
gonna?
too early or too late. I mean, you can still try to find out. It's just something that you haven't looked into super much.
Already.
I'm so shocked
We
I killed
have
my
the body.
brother and didn't know until now.
That's tough. That's tough.
That-
Tell me about it.
I
I'm
never
surprised my
despised
father is an asshole.
I never despised sessions. Let me say this, because I was still a new DM. But when I tell you, the old party did not look into fucking anything. Jesus Christ.
Like, you would leave them clues. and
Like,
they'd
I
be like,
left them a clue of who exactly was the evil goblin leader. All they had to do was say, is there anything on the ground, anything here? Maybe I can look at to see who put them up to this. And they just killed him there, like, so how many swords did they drop? Did they drop any, like, money or anything? Or And so what I did, I had them roll investigation checks, and I was like, oh yeah, you find this many swords. Oh, and this very convenient note that, you found on one of them,
Okay, so we've gotten a lot better.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
I
we've
can't
grown.
I
We've
cannot
grown.
tell you how much different it is now. I enjoy it more. I'm not gonna say I hated it early on, but it was tough.
I'm guessing it was like a bump in, like early on. We didn't
Yeah, there was a
like-
bump.
hill to
Well,
climb.
Not to mention, we used to have like sidebars out the ass.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Did we?
Like,
Yeah, it was bad.
well, it wasn't really like us all the time. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna point no fingers, but
Yeah.
it'd be
Like we
random
go on
ass
tangents